Oh.
Yeah.
Now
go
it's
back.
working.
That's what I said. Go back to the intro and try it again.
Oh. Okay, cool.
Sweet.
I've never seen that happen before. All right,
I've
yeah, we
seen
are
it
live.
sometimes.
Yeah, no, I'm sure, yeah. All right, boys. Another day, another round of D&D.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked.
This freaking tower, guys.
Yeah, this tower's pretty great.
This tower's so weird. Or is it even a tower? What do you call a tower that goes down? Is it a tower?
It's an inverse.
Is it a bubble?
It's a rewat.
A rewatch?
A rewat.
What do you think, Brandon, about this
Please
tower?
help yourself to some. It's some nice bourbon that's been finished in a sherry cognac cask.
It reminds me of an old like alchemy
We're in the
story.
Stone Tower Temple, right?
like a
Full Metal?
necromancer alchemy story.
Right? I think we're going down to like some dark dungeon shit.
Well, where we left off, it reminds me heavily of Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, okay. Like there's some
Well,
dark
there's
stuff.
shit's on the floor, and it's like I need an equal trade, and I'm just like, I've seen this before.
Yeah,
Give me a little girl and a dog.
Someone's about to see a door with a bunch of hands coming out of it and
Oh,
get their fucking
no.
arm and leg ripped off.
Dang.
Hell yeah. I'm about to rip my arm off inside of this bourbon barrel, if you know what I mean.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Bourbon barrel. Bourbon barrel. Burple nurple. Oh my god. I am so fucking tired too. You have no idea.
Yeah, I bet, man.
God.
I'm pretty exhausted. This week's been crazy.
Yeah, this week has been insane.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna put a hard cap on myself somewhere around 10:30.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
Probably.
Hopefully we'll be able to get some longer games in soon.
Yeah,
but,
no, I got you.
I didn't want to.
Everyone's super fucking.
Yeah.
I almost was just like, should I call it tonight? But
Dude, I honestly was feeling the same, but I know how good I feel like once we start playing.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, at the very least, play for a few hours, have some fun.
yeah,
It's always a good time.
yeah. I have had a very interesting week at work. I'll tell you that.
Hey, cheers, buddy.
Hey,
Like
cheers,
some
man.
of the Toro?
Toro. Maybe a little sips after that.
I'll let you get
Let me know what you think of this. It has a really long finish. It's really good.
When you feel like it, bud, I'll let you crack it open and take a few chugs.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. That
Really long, smooth finish.
That kind of tastes like some of the rums I've been getting into.
Yeah,
might
it's please, yeah, because it's not a traditional bourbon because it's been recast
Yeah,
and
it's sweet.
aged.
It's very sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll try it.
Yeah, just try a little bit.
Not a
It's pretty
finish
good.
sherry.
I
The sherry really doesn't come through as much as the cognac finish does.
I could 1,000% taste that sherry.
Yeah.
It's good. I'm actually a big fan of that. I'm kind of getting. I'm straying away towards less woody flavors and more towards like mapley and
yeah.
fruity and flavors like that when it comes to my spirits.
Next time I procure a bottle, I'll bring my favorite bourbon, which is Widow Jane 10-year. Really long finish, just like this, but very bourbon forward, very vanilla and cherry and peaty. It's very good, and I think you guys would
this
like
is
that
really
as well.
good. Thank you.
Yeah, of
If you
course.
want, I can bring the Hill Rock around again.
Yeah.
I like how he disses your fucking sherry bourbon and opens up Sailor Jerry.
No, it's fine. He just wanted to try it.
I just wanted to try it.
Sailor Jerry is terrible, man.
Fucking love Sailor.
I can't stand it.
That's fine. You don't have to.
Oh god, there's just that. At least it's not Captain Morgan. Captain Morgan. It just,
I do not like Captain.
Looking at Captain Morgan gives me a hangover. Just like if I look at the label long enough, I just start feeling hungover.
I feel like that with Fireball.
Oh, Fireball is candy. It's
Ugh.
disgusting. Yeah, it tastes like
Delicious.
it's syrupy.
Delicious.
You want to know what I think candy is alcohol-wise? Jaeger.
Ugh.
The Jaeger's good.
I love Jaeger. I
do like Jaeger.
I don't need to mix it with anything.
No,
Just
you-
give it to me straight.
Ice cold though.
Oh
If
yeah,
it's-
has to be ice
If
cold.
it's 1/2 a degree warmer than ice cold, then it becomes garbage water.
it becomes gelatinous goo.
It becomes garbage water. You have to drink it ice cold.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's trash water.
Okay. Intro!
Oh, I forgot we had the disclaimer there.
Hello and welcome to another episode of D&D with the lovely Lexicon crew. I am your dungeon master, Bjorn with it. Hello, and our three beautiful players, please introduce yourselves.
I'm Jeff Mason, the Furbold Paladin, and
I'm Dolan Bucklow.
And I'm Brandon, aka Funame.
no,
Yeah, how do you say the whole thing?
Funame Ni em I Funame Ruetan Lapis.
Perfect, no one cares.
That's what it means.
Alright, and as always, we're gonna have our players give us a quick recap of what happened last time. Who wants to take it away?
I can do one real quick.
I
Okay.
can help you with it.
But before we start, today's episode is brought to you by Key Lime M&Ms.
No, that doesn't show up on the school.
It doesn't even show up on
Oh,
screen.
God.
That's nightmare fuel.
Otherwise, we started out at that half-giant people camp. I forgot.
The
After
Goliaths.
Wilson had a surgery. That went pretty well. We all got the fly
Surgery.
griffins. And then, the tattoo.
He got his
And then
addict
after that, we decided to go back to Bryn Shander, where we met frickin' we had to go to Yeti Quest.
You guys didn't go back to Bryn Shander.
We went straight to.
Lokag took your guys' carriage and axe beaks back to Bryn Shander, but you guys flew on the griffins straight to Caer Konig.
That's right.
Yep.
We went straight to Caer Konig, which is where we went to go, and we met that dumb paladin guy. What was his name? Jamal?
Levant.
Levant.
Well, first you guys met the town speaker Turpitz,
I was about to say.
the white dragonborn drunk,
Yes.
who gave you the quest about the thievery in town.
The thievery.
Duckblade, you saw some invisible footprints.
Oh, that's
But you
right.
guys decided to put that on hold for a moment because you had a bet with Levant's crew, the Golden Dragoons, about who could track down this red Yeti first.
And
I just want to point out that I had an excellent plan to trap the thief.
You did?
With an Olive Garden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to Applebee's.
And we somehow wound up into a broken off portion of a spire of a Netherese castle, which is impaled upside down in the snow.
Which is, I might add, pretty freaking cool.
That is pretty freaking cool.
Yeah.
And now we are
We headed towards the bottom, aka the top,
Yep.
where we met a estranged simulacrum.
Yep.
And
God,
he
what was
is
his name?
he is bound to the spire, never to leave by his companion.
Yep.
But
Who was given orders by the real Zan to
Right.
not let his simulacrum leave until he returned with further orders. But as you three know, you watched the real Zan get burned
Yes.
at the stake, and so you know he's never coming back.
And Zan had a moment realizing that he's now Zan, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, he's the only bit of Zan left.
Yep, exactly.
Zan has had a little bit of a existential crisis.
Yep.
And he's being held hostage by Krinkas, I believe.
Krintas.
Krintas. Krintas is an undead, that big undead
Bodyguard.
badass
Yep.
bodyguard, and right now, we are at the bottom, so the very top of the spire,
Yep.
with Zan and Krintas, and Zan has told us that he needs a living vessel or something with a spark of
A life spark.
A life spark.
Because
to get
only
this machine
something
to
with
work.
life can operate this machine.
Yeah.
And he says there's a possibility that this machine could. He says that the real Zan was studying this machine and how its intended purpose was to turn illusions into reality.
Mm-hmm.
And he thinks by some miracle, if they can get this thing to work, he can actually become flesh and blood and become the real Zan.
Yes. And that would unbind him from Krintas' keep.
Yep.
Because he would then just believe he's just Zan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, that is the recap. You guys they just walked into the room. You guys are kind of hanging out in the hallway still, and as they walked into the room, you guys saw this illusory figure of a hooded humanoid come down, speak a paragraph in some foreign language, and then disappear. And,
Oh, yeah.
And Zan just said, well, we're here. Who wants to lend me their spark? And that is where the adventure continues today.
Who's up?
All right. Well, I guess it's me, because none of us stepped foot in the room.
Yep, you guys are all
The
in the
ceiling
hallway.
started glowing with some weird ritualistic shit.
Mm-hmm.
Someone had like glow-in-the-dark crayon or something, and we're all standing in the doorway waiting to act after he asks, give me a sign.
Give me a sign.
Let me know you. Anyways, so what can I just call him Zan 2? Zan Mini? Little Zan?
I mean, you can just call him Zan. He's the only Zan left.
All right, Zan.
Zam Alpha.
Why don't you step out of that room there so that we can experiment?
He says, experiment, sure. I mean, you're more than welcome to come in and take a look around. It doesn't belong to me, after all.
I have some questions.
Oh, sure. He starts walking towards you guys, and Krintas follows very closely behind him. And they kind of make their way around you and leave.
So we're all in the hallway now.
Yep, everyone is in the hallway.
I want to ask him, since Zan is Zan.
Real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see them?
See who?
Krintas
And Zan? Yeah.
Can
You can see them very
can I do
clearly.
Insight just to size up Krintas?
Yeah. What exactly are you trying to determine?
Nothing's happened yet.
He's holding Zan hostage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, kind of.
Yeah. I mean, you get the assumption
Yeah.
that he's not letting Zan leave.
I just want to see if he can be easily taken down, like a
Oh, I see. You're gonna try to size him up. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. Roll an insight check.
Nope. That's a 1.
Nat 1.
He looks determined.
I mean, he's big. He looks strong, and he's carrying a nastily curved longsword. So, I mean,
Okay.
yeah, that's it.
Okay. So questions for Zan.
Mm-hmm.
Since obviously Zan, your proxy was researching this. What can you tell me about activation? Is there a spell? Does it just automatically work with, whatever's in there?
Sorry, I can barely hear. Okay, there we go. I can't
That
hear
headphone's lower.
I know.
Bottom.
It sucks. I don't know why it keeps changing. Because
So-
I fucking fix it every time I come in.
Are you moving the right one?
Yeah. I can hear
We'll
it.
get the volume knob.
I can hear it. It's
in the
fine.
future.
Yeah, it's
I was
fine.
gonna say what you can do is click on OBS here,
Yeah.
and then you see that level. Don't
Yeah.
let it go above 40.
Yeah. That seems.
That's desktop audio.
Yeah,
So it's
desktop audio.
overshadowing your voice right now, is what that means.
Well, there's ups and downs. It's hanging around 40. I also want people to be able to hear it as well.
Yeah, but it's really loud compared to your voice right now. That's the meter you have to watch. So when you talk, you should be in yellow, almost red, and the music should be at like a third of the green. Now say something.
Hello? It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems
Okay,
good.
cool.
Okay. So he basically runs it down from from his memories of actual Zan studying this thing, and he tells you that he points to a little tube that comes out of the machine and ends in a point, and he says a living creature needs to willingly place their palm or some part of their body onto it, give up some of their blood to try to get the machine to work. He says they actually haven't tested it yet. Everything is hypothesis.
Where does the illusion need to be in order for it to?
Yeah, so you can see this kind of like center dais. I'll draw you exactly where it is. And he says that the illusion needs to be placed there. And he says that when they did testing, whenever they put an illusion there, the ring around it would glow gold.
Here, you can just draw it.
Oh, no, I'm going to put it on here so you guys can see.
I mean...
So the dais is right there in orange.
Okay. All right, then I would like to do some testing if it's all right with y'all.
Well,
How about... we tested on Krentos first.
Krentos doesn't have a soul. He's undead.
That neither does Zan.
That's why both of them aren't a part of the test.
Zan says, Krentos isn't an illusion or a creation, really. He's just a person that was raised into undeath to be my eternal bodyguard. I don't think this machine would have any effect on him, and I don't think any of us could get him to stand there without some sort of fight. Isn't that right, Krentos? And he kind of just like elbows him in the chest, and Krentos is just standing there. Just as he's like elbowing him.
Okay, then I would like to conduct some tests.
Sure.
I'm going to start by making a minor illusion of a rat and having it walk into the circle.
Hey.
Perfect.
I'm then going to take my bat, and I'm going to tell my bat to literally just perch itself on the end of the tip and see what happens.
Oh, hey.
oh, that's a good toss.
Okay. Yeah. So your little minor illusion rat runs up to where the dais is, and the dais is like this black stone pedestal, and it has these kind of arches going around it. And as soon as the rat goes in, the arches start to glow this white golden light. You send your bat over to perch on where the little like pointy tube is, right? And you're gonna tell your bat to give up some blood.
I mean, they can drain the bat dry. I don't care.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying that that's the order that you're giving your bat.
Yeah.
Okay. So the bat sticks itself on the pointy end, and you guys hear this whirring sound, just like a zzz. And you see some bit of blood getting sucked into this glass tube, along with some wispy white. I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, like essence. Light. And the bat takes 1 point of radiant damage.
Ooh, I think that kills it.
I think it. Oh yeah, they have 1 hit point, don't they?
Yeah.
I think it does. Okay, so your bat falls dead. But the machine seems to have worked. You hear the whirring noise. Your illusionary rat is just standing in the center of this thing. Roll a D100 for me, Funame.
62.
62. Yeah. Okay. So the rat, you see it start to, because your illusion is not perfect. You know, it's just like a little bit see through with all the light on the dais and stuff. and it starts to like coalesce, and it starts to form, and it starts to look really real. And as it's kind of circling around on the dais, all of a sudden you can hear that it's a little pitter-pat of footsteps, where before, you know, an illusion, it doesn't make any noise or sounds, but now you can hear the little pitter-patter. And then it kind of, like, just falls over and croaks, and you just hear it go, ugh. And its skin starts to bubble black, and it starts to grow bigger and bigger and bigger, until it is about 10 feet wide and 10 feet tall, and you guys see this monstrosity form. Let me see if I can bring this up for you guys.
I can't make that up.
It looks like this. Obviously, disregard the bugbear in there. It's more of just the goop.
The goop?
It looks like the goop.
Surrounding the rat?
And then Funame lunges for you. And we're going to have everyone roll initiative.
Oh my god.
I mean, I'm in the hallway.
Yes, you are. You're the one closest to the door. I mean, it's lunging towards the doorway.
Oh, okay.
So it's making its way towards you guys.
19 plus 3.
All right. Just keep track of your rolls. Don't forget. Just give me a second to get everything set up, of course.
Nice.
That's a nat 20.
Plus.
Oh, plus 1. Oh, wow.
21, nice.
Yes.
Why couldn't I roll high on my life game?
You're just using it at the wrong time, man.
I guess so. Yep, there goes my nat 20 for the next 3 games.
4.
4 games.
Well, don't worry.
Don't worry about the thing.
Don't worry about the thing.
Every little thing.
It's gonna be alright.
Please don't sue us for copyright.
For copyright. Nintendo just released Cease and Desist Classic.
Yes.
The OST.
OST Cease and Desist.
Has anyone eaten? I have not eaten today, actually.
I could
have.
Okay.
I could eat.
I've done it went from that home. That's what
I
What?
could eat
I
that
mean, you have dinner.
box. You hear Sasha Grey did an unboxing video of Elden Ring?
I believe it.
I'll unbox her Elden Ring if you know what I mean.
Dude, she's a gamer, man. She's badass.
Yeah, you get it?
Okay, Funame, what'd you roll?
I get it.
19 plus 3.
22.
Gamer.
Gamer. Hey,
Jeff's 21.
I am 21.
Okay.
21.
Jump shoot.
Savage. Can I get some of that bull juice, please?
Roll that.
Thank you.
Take a big old
I
chunk.
will
Bull
take
nuts.
Red Bull. You remember when...
Duckblade, what'd you roll?
I rolled 19 total.
Remember that episode of Celebrity Deathmatch where they got sponsored by Red Bull, but they called it something else? Big Bull.
Oh, you know, I barely remember that show, but I love that show. Shit was always hilarious. The George Clooney one was really good.
Okay, so this thing lunges towards the doorway. And it kind of reaches out a bubbly black arm, and some of it comes off, and it kind of splashes on the doorway, and it's trying to hit you, Funame, because you're the only one really fully in the in view of it. Let's see. Does a 14 hit you?
No. It needed to be a 15.
15.
I
Okay,
am not blade singing.
that is a miss as you quickly dodge its little attack. And speaking of which, it is your turn, Funame. This thing is right in front of you in the doorway now.
Alright, you said it's pretty big?
It's huge. 10 feet tall, 10 feet wide, just this black, bubbling mass.
So I have a question. I can't possibly miss with it in front of me if I cast a spell, right? Am I at advantage?
You certainly could miss because it is actively attacking you. So just imagine you're trying to concentrate and cast a spell while something is trying to punch you in the face. You have to think about it that way. Not that it's so big that you can't miss. It's that it is actively in combat with you, and you are trying to do something with it, trying to attack you.
Goop is trying to grapple him.
Yes.
I guess
You have to think about it in terms of that.
The goop is...
If you try to do anything ranged on it, it will be disadvantage.
Yeah.
Anything CQC will be normal.
I'm looking at my spell list. There are far too many people close to me. Interesting. I will. Oh, fuck you. How many people are in this hallway right now?
All 5 of you.
I will use explosion magic.
I was about to say, I will spontaneously combust. No.
The entire room.
No, I think fire might go.
Well, the problem is everyone's so close together, if I miss, there's actually a chance that I'm going to hit one of you.
No, we're sideways.
I still a possibility.
We haven't rested since the Griffin ride, have we?
I don't think so.
No, you guys did. You spent a night at the inn.
Oh, that's right.
Remember, you guys did have a close or have a quick encounter with a mimic upstairs. So if there's any missing hit points, it's probably from that.
No, yeah. Did I use a spell in the mimic? I don't think I did.
I don't think you did.
I'm gonna cast Shadow Blade,
Okay.
and then
Shadow Blade in hand.
I'm then gonna Blade Song,
All right, perfect.
and I'm gonna sing my
The song
Bruce
of your people.
Springsteen classic hit.
In America.
And unfortunately, that's all the actions I can take. I can't even attack this turn.
Action
but
and
I
bonus
will,
action.
I will be the tank
I was...
because that puts me at
USA.
that's +1 on that. So I'm at 21 AC.
21?
Yeah.
Isn't it +5? Wouldn't you be 20?
So it's 5 plus the 4. Actually, I have this up here. Is it +1 plus minimum plus? Oh, you're right. It's 20.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, your AC is 20, which is very high. All right, that is it for Funame Mason. You're hanging around to the left of this doorway, and this thing is so big, and it's like squeezing into the doorway. I mean, it's right there. You're within range. You can hit it if you want.
Okay, yeah. I will grab my Prophet of Strength, and let's try and hammer this mofo down.
All right, here we go. Incoming.
That is a 16 plus 8.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
So 1d8 plus 2.
Okay, yeah. I was adding the advantage part too.
Yeah, no worries.
That is a 3. 1 plus 2. I get 2 for one-handed dueling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Plus your strength.
Plus my strength, sorry. 5. So
Yep.
6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 damage.
Yeah, I knew it was way more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hey, even with a low damage roll like that, you just boom, you smash this thing, and all the black yellowy substance just like reverberates backwards as you just smack your warhammer into this thing as hard as you can. And that is yeah, good damage there. Anything else that you want to do, Mason, while this thing is trying to squeeze into this doorway?
As a
Sorry to interrupt you. On my turn, was there enough space for me to stand in the doorway to allow people behind me? I don't
This
think
is
so,
a
right?
very tight hallway.
Okay, I figured I didn't know if I
Yeah.
could stand in the doorway so people could file in behind me. If there's enough space.
People can't share the same space as you, but there is enough space for them to squeeze like past you. But you guys are basically filling this hallway so tightly that there's really no room. I will remind you all that there is a doorway right here to the south of Duckblade.
as a bonus action.
But that's not open though. Right?
It is not open, correct. And there's also a doorway to the east here.
Bonus action, I will use Shield of Faith on Funame.
Oh, buffing up the tank.
Yep, that's an extra 2 to your AC.
Yep.
Okay, I'm at like 22.
Untouchable.
Well, that's great. I've been hit by a larger than 22.
Yep.
Well, I still have shield, so I.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Mason. Good shit. Duckblade.
Thank you.
Same thing goes to you. Even though you're to the right of this doorway, this thing is just spilling its black mass out of the doorway. I mean, you're definitely within range to try to hit it, or whatever you want to do on your turn.
That can opportunity attack if I move, so I'm just gonna attack it.
All right.
I think you made me unkillable.
Those are some famous last words. I would not be
Don't
so
think so.
confident.
All right, not unkillable, but very hard.
That's the whole
scratch.
point. Yeah, that's
Very
the
hard to
I'll
scratch.
try
You're right.
my
Saying that is
silver
too
short
much.
sword.
Okay. Silver short sword.
See if the silver works on it.
You get a hit with a critical. Oh
Nice.
shit! That's a
Also
sick
plus
18.
7.
Oh my god.
And this, you're using your short sword, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Yeah, no, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
What? 5 plus 5, 10.
10. All right. Yeah, you just stick your short sword into this thing, and you hear it go. And I mean, you think you're hurting it, but it's just this giant, bubbly, just black goo.
You just hear me.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you get?
I'm
What do you
gonna
get?
Oh, it's gonna let you pick where.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to punch it.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and try and punch it.
Should I punch it?
You want to do cheesecake factory?
Yeah.
That's an interesting question,
Do I
huh?
wanna touch
Oh,
it?
actually, that's actually a
Yeah,
good question.
it's actually an interesting question. I ain't gonna tell you.
Ooh, I wouldn't punch it.
He was trying to fling his stuff at us. I don't know if you really want
I was
to.
trying to play. He wasn't trying to get us
Actually-
goofed up.
He's trying to nut on us.
Can I? Let's see. What skill would I be able to observe and see what it is? Like I want to figure out what this thing is.
Yeah, I mean, you're seeing it.
Or like, see if I could punch it. Punch it.
Roll a let's see, roll a history or arcana check.
What
Your
do you think
choice.
with fast food?
It's up to you.
I guess I'll do Arcana.
Yeah.
13.
13. Yeah, I mean, you don't know what this thing is. You do notice though that as it's like bursting out of the door, you can see the edges of the door where this thing is bursting out of. You see just a little bit of sizzling and like almost like burn marks. And you think, yeah, you probably don't want to touch this thing.
Oh no.
Yep.
Okay. I told you guys, don't touch this thing. It looks like it'll burn you. If it's, I don't know, corrosive? I think it's corrosive.
It's a good word for
You
it.
should head out. I'm gonna start moving and I'm gonna open the door actually and try and get out. I have a movement still, right?
You do, yes. You're gonna open the door behind you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is
Oh,
it gonna
before I
attack?
forget,
Yeah.
okay, Mason hit it with the Prophet. Funame didn't hit it. You hit it with your silver short sword. Go ahead and put a little mark next to where your silver short sword is. Write a -1. As you look down and you realize your silver short sword is marred and a little bit corroded now. You can see its edges are kind of like flattened and you can see like burn marks on it. And you think if you keep hitting this thing with your short sword's just gonna fall apart.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Your silver short sword is now taking a permanent -1 to damage rolls.
Oh no.
Okay, so Duckblade, you do all this, you realize you have the door behind you. Let me get that set up.
If he moves away from it, isn't it gonna attack?
It will, but so far all that Duckblade's doing is just opening the door. So he's fine for now. Duckblade, you give me just a second here. Gotta fucking move this. Oh please, dear God, let me move this. Oh no. Roll 20. Don't die on me. Okay, there we go. All right, Duckblade, you swing the door open behind you, and you're gonna see a couple things.
Oh, what the hell?
So, in this room, I'll describe the room to you, and then I'll tell you what you see in it. So you see in this room, there's a bed upside down on the floor. It's rotted blankets peeking out from underneath the disintegrated mattress. Mounted to the north wall is a tall, cracked mirror in a stone frame that merges seamlessly with the surrounding wall. Lying underneath two dirt-clogged windows is a partially crumbled, rime-covered humanoid skeleton and the tattered shreds of a nightgown. And you can see one of the walls right here next to this creature, where one of the windows is. You can see that the window has been like destroyed and broken open, probably when the spire fell. And you can see that something has like dug a little tunnel into it. And you can just see this creature hanging out. And I'll show you what this thing looks like. It looks like that. And if it's been a couple weeks for us, but I'll let you know it's only been a few minutes for your characters. Zan was telling you guys about because you guys saw all those claw marks, and Zan was telling you that they were having trouble with some creatures. And as you guys were kind of exploring the spires, you guys were hearing like claw marks and skittering in the walls.
I thought it was.
And you think this is probably what it is. And give me just a second here.
Doesn't
Close the
noticeable?
door.
Yeah, doesn't noticeable?
It doesn't. But Duckblade, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as you look into this thing's eyes.
Oh no, okay. That's
Oh, now it's a basilisk.
Oh. 2 + 4.
Has stone.
Dale, excuse me, Duckblade. Yeah, you fling open the door. You're thinking, okay, Duckblade, you know, I avenues of escape. You fling this door open. You lock eyes with this creature as you look into the room, and immediately you feel yourself start to slow. And as you like reach to like, what do you think you would do? Would you try to like close the door after seeing it, or like what's Duckblade doing?
Yeah, I'm trying to close the door.
Okay, yeah, you reach out and you try to like grab the doorknob, and you feel like yourself slowing and stopping. And you can see some of your feathers are beginning to harden as you begin to slowly transform. You still have the rest of your turn, though, Duckblade. The transformation has only begun. You aren't stopped yet.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, I guess that metallic liquid orange potion. I guess now or never, right?
I don't know. Would you like to drink the not poison?
Oh yeah, you did determine what the tiefling potion was, right?
Wait, did he?
Did
Yeah,
you?
he
Or
did.
yeah, okay, yeah, that's
What
right.
did it do? What does it do?
What? No.
I can't remember.
I can't remember.
I don't want to say just in case we didn't.
I don't think we did. Did we?
He
I
did.
thought we did.
Because we went to that potion lady and she told him what it did.
Yeah.
She told him, I don't know what the fuck
Mine
this
makes
does."
you fly.
Yeah, you have a potion of flight. Maybe we didn't.
Wait. No. The metallic potions we got from this...
Yeah, we
That's
just got.
Yeah, you guys
That's
just got the
different.
metallic
Yeah.
potions. I'm talking about the tiefling horn
The
potion.
tiefling horn potion, I think we got a couple possibilities of what it could do. I don't think we got like a solid, this is what it does.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll leave it at there then.
Yeah.
Screw it. I'm over the turn. To
That's a
stop.
good question, Matt, in the chat. We may find out.
Oh.
We may find out.
I can heal diseases.
You can.
Can I heal? Is that a disease? Or is it like an enchantment? I don't know.
We'll have to have you see if you know that on your turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I'll drink the mystery potion. I'll just I use my bonus, right? And I attack my bonus and my move.
I don't think you used your bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah, because you decided not to punch this thing. So you still have your bonus action and your movement.
I will. I have nothing to do. I can just potion defense. Or actually, I'll flurry up. I'll punch the thing. I'll flurry up. No, I can't punch it. It's gonna burn my hands. I'll pass.
Okay. All right. Duckblade is passing. Okay. And Duckblade, I'm assuming you're gonna forewarn your companions that what you imagine is probably a basilisk.
Oh yeah, can I talk?
Yeah. You
We're
can.
also mindling.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can speak.
okay.
You can't speak normally.
I thought I was going slow now. Okay, that. We got something, sir. It's a little slow.
It is Krintas's turn. And Zan sees you, Duckblade, and sees some of your feathers and features start to turn to stone. And Zan says, the basilisks are back again. I thought we killed the last of them. Krintas, please, from my safety, let's dispatch these creatures. And you hear Krintas go, and Krintas is going to push his way through past Zan and Duckblade into the room. And you guys can see that Krintas is... he pulls his longsword out and he starts trying to attack the basilisk, but he's not looking at it. He takes his head and he snaps it and he twists his head 180 degrees around, and then he starts attacking this thing without looking at it.
Oh, wow. Amazing.
Wow.
So he's going to be attacking this thing with disadvantage, but he is going to try to hit it.
I'm just slowly paralyzed, staring at this thing, looking at me.
Yeah, you can see Krintas's bent around face staring at you.
Can you wink at Krintas while he does it?
I'll still live forever.
Doesn't sound like a bad thing.
Oh. 2 16s. Both attacks hit the basilisk for a total of 16 damage.
Oh, wow.
Good job, Krintas. Okay. That's it for Krintas. It is Zan's turn. And Zan is
Wait, you
going
locked eyes
to...
with the basilisk? You locked eyes with the basilisk?
I don't know. I just opened the door and it was there. I roll a 2.
Interesting.
Zan is going to cast a magic missile on the this black bubbling mass, and he's going to hit it for 11 force damage. As you hear him say a quick arcane word, throw his hand out, and 3 missiles just whir around the corner and just slam into this black mass of
3 missiles,
of
11
pudding.
damage?
11 damage total.
It's terrible. Can I ask Dan if he needs help?
You're very
Never-
familiar with the magic missile spell.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just being...
No, I know. It is the black bubbling mass's turn. And it is going to try to Funame's the closest thing to it. It's gonna try and hit Funame.
I'm kind of semi-blocking the doorway, so I think I would be its only target.
Well, it could definitely reach and shoot Mason or Duckblade, but you're kind of just the one thing in the middle. Does an 11 hit you?
No.
Yeah. All right, Funame, you're tanking. This thing comes for you, and you're easily able to. You got your blade song going. You're ducking. You're dodging as these black little globs of goo come at you. And speaking of which, Funame, it is your turn as the round comes around again.
Yeah, I'm going to take a heavy swing at it with my ghost blade. Here it is. This is yours. 14 plus...
Oh, that hits.
Oh.
Go ahead and roll damage, and remind me what type of damage Shadowblade does.
It is
I believe
a 1d6 piercing.
Piercing. Okay.
So it's still +5.
Does it have any other damage types as well, or is it just?
I think it's just that.
It's the only reason I'm asking is because it's important. Yeah.
1d6.
2d. It deals 2d8 psychic damage.
Oh, it's 2d8.
Yep, 2d8 psychic.
2d8 bussy.
Yep. Okay.
It's
All right.
Busted.
Go ahead and roll your damage, friend.
4. 2. Or you want
6 psychic damage. All right. Yeah. I mean, your Shadowblade, you know how it works. You slice into this thing, but your Shadowblade never connects with anything. But you can feel it tearing at the essence of this creature as your blade goes through it. Yeah, and you definitely think you hurt this thing.
Okay. I'm then going to use my bonus action to swing at it with my physical.
Yep, offhand. Yep, go ahead. Swinging with your short sword.
Mm-hmm. 9 plus 3, 11.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
That is a 1d6 piercing.
Yep, 1d6 plus your proficiency.
3 and 5, 8.
Yep, 8. Yeah, I mean, you hit this thing again, and that's a short sword, right? Okay,
Yeah,
so
minus 1 on
that's
that.
piercing damage again. Yep, go ahead and write -1 on that as your weapon is marred. Okay. Anything else, Funame?
No, that's action and bonus, so that's
Yep.
it for me.
All right, Mason, you're up.
All right.
You heard Duckblade's pleas, and as you look over, you see him turning to stone in front of you.
So I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
If the connection and visual is lost, does he still continue to turn the stone? Is it a deep
Well, so
question?
far, I'm assuming Duckblade that as you realize that this is happening to you, you're no longer looking at it, right? I mean, you would imagine so, right? Yeah, he's not looking at it still, and you see it's still covering more and more of his body.
Yeah, that's how.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I know if my lay on hands will help in this situation?
Let's see. Roll a just roll a straight wisdom check for me.
Wisdom. I got +2 to wisdom.
Yep. So just d20 plus 2.
It is eye contact, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That was a 1.
Yeah,
+2.
unfortunately, you're not certain. You know that if he gets fully turned to stone, that there's very little that can save him beyond very powerful magic. You just don't know if in this middle process, if it will do anything. Yeah, so you don't know.
Okay.
Since we're all mind connected, I'll give you some options. I can cast darkness on it, and it won't turn anyone to stone because it can't see past the darkness.
Well, he's already. Okay.
I'm just saying for future,
So
for the rest of combat.
For the future.
For the rest of combat, it's an option because once I cast darkness on it, that sphere is going to fill the room with darkness. And
Okay.
my bat's dead, so we can't see it necessarily, but we can swing wildly into the darkness and hope to hit it. The benefit, Basilisk doesn't turn you to stone when you attack it.
I will.
Or there's one other option. I can cast an illusion around your head that literally puts a sphere on you. And the Basilisk cannot lock eyes with you as long as the illusion is in place because it does not cast.
Well,
I will let you all know, just game mechanically wise, all you have to do is just tell me that you're not looking at the basilisk, and that's fine. If you do try to attack the basilisk, you obviously will be at disadvantage because you cannot see it. But as long as you tell me that you're purposely not looking at it, you guys will be fine.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then there you go.
It doesn't.
The only reason it got Duckblade is because he didn't know and he was surprised by it.
Yes. Okay. So, I will. Let's Hail Mary. I'm gonna do what I can. Granddad. What can you do?
Stanley Yelnats.
Granddad, what if you can't do nothing? There's nothing you can do. You do what you can. All right, let's do what I can. 5. I will expend 5 of my lay on hands, and on Duckblade, I will Not look at the basilisk.
So you can do that. You're not going to be able to stay in Duckblade's space. So like, just give me like a breakdown of like how you're trying to move. Are you going to like run over to Duckblade and then come back? Do you want to take this opportunity to move somewhere else?
Can I trade places with you, Funime?
You want to get in front of the bubbly mug. I am fighting the bubbly mug.
Or can I trade places with
Duckblade is the one in front.
Zan?
We'll stand back.
You're not going to be able to like trade places with him. You could run this way, touch Duckblade, and end up over here.
Yeah, let's do that.
That's fine. You can do that.
Yeah. Let's do that.
All right.
I'll give him a good old like college like
Retrain.
tackle.
Just slap on the ass.
I'll give him like a nice little touch and go.
I've never been to college, so I just assumed it was a
I
retrain.
dropped out of community college.
All right. Yeah. So Mason, you run by. You give Duckblade a quick squeeze, impart your healing magic. Duckblade, you feel it helping a little bit, but you know that it's not over for you yet. On your final save to see if you turn to stone, you will have advantage on it because of Mason's helping healing magic.
Nice. Okay, and that was my action and movement.
Yep.
I don't have any bonus actions. I guess I'll ask Zan in a hurry if he has anything to cure Basilisk's curse.
He says, no, only very powerful clerics and healers, at least as far as I know, have dealt with people being turned to stone. I would recommend just not letting it happen to you.
All right, thanks, Dan. You're a lot of help.
Yes.
Well, the good thing, Duckblade, is you'll be fairly light to lift out of
and
here.
with that, I'll end my turn and take a quick puff
Mason,
spot.
as
Yes.
you end your turn,
Yes.
and you're standing in front of this back doorway right here, as you kind of turn your head over, you see, so you guys came out of a hole about right here in the ceiling where you dropped down from,
Oh,
and this is the room that you can see all the claw marks in, and as you look over, you see a couple of big claws pulling itself down the ceiling hole.
Oh fuck! Can I look away?
Oh, you can. Yes.
Okay.
You know what's coming. You look away,
Yeah.
but you do know that another one's coming.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let me pop a quick
Yep.
squat.
No
and
worries.
I'll be right back.
Duckblade, it is your turn,
Oh, shoot.
and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw at advantage.
I gotta stay for this.
If you fail this, you are being turned to stone.
Oh, well. Oh,
All right. So
8 plus. What's your con?
2.
10. Okay, hang on.
Oh, I have to fight
That
it
is
first.
not enough.
At advantage, though. 6.
I will lose my point of inspiration.
Okay, inspiration, Duckblade, roll it again. Woo! Wow, you are rolling really shitty, Duckblade.
I know.
Welcome to. I cursed you with my healing hands.
Oh my god. Duckblade, you feel your skin harden as you struggle to breathe your last breath, as you feel every muscle in your body seize, and you black out. Duckblade, for the purposes of right now, you no longer exist. You are petrified.
It's not funny, but it's hilarious.
That was some really bad rolls.
How did
buddy.
it progressively get lower?
That was not fair.
You rolled an 8, a
8,
6, and a 2.
Yeah, progressively.
Oh my lordy lord.
Holy crap.
All right. Don't worry, Duckblade. There is hope for you in the future, but for now, unfortunately, you are out of this fight. It is Krintas's turn, and he is gonna keep going to town on this goddamn basilisk in front of him. Wow, and even though he's not looking at it, he is hitting it. He deals another 14 damage to this thing. And that is it for Krintas. It is Zan's turn, and he goes, Oh my. Well, it seems to have gotten Duckblade. Oh, my lord. Well, you know, the funny thing is we're trying to get this machine to work that turns illusions and creations into reality. I'm not 100% certain, but if we can get this thing to work, it could turn stone back into flesh. I mean, I'm partially made out of stone.
Can I do a knowledge check? Because I know portions about this, but my character does not.
Make an Arcana check.
I get +6 to Arcana.
Yeah, you sure do.
10 + 6?
Yeah, 16. Yeah, I mean, it sounds a little far-fetched, but, I mean, crazier shit has happened, and this technology and magic is something that you're just not really familiar with.
I meant
Turning-
about the basilisk.
Oh, about what specifically about the basilisk?
Because if I remember correctly, you can use the saliva or stomach to turn someone back the other way, right?
That is how do you say, like a myth or a legend? You don't necessarily have that as like a confirmed thing. You think you could try that?
That's why I said I wanted to check.
Yeah. Yeah, you've heard myths and legends. You've never seen it in person, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just curious because as he's spouting this off, I know stuff, but my character doesn't. So I want to make sure that I'm in alignment with my character.
Nope, all
Cool.
good. Okay, so Zan is gonna fire off some attacks here. He's gonna throw out another magic missile
At Goopy Goo?
at this pudding, and he's gonna deal 13 damage to it. 13 force damage. And that is it for Zan. It is the basilisk's turn. This one is gonna climb down off of the ceiling and get next to Mason. But we'll do the one that's attacking Krintas first. Does 13 hit Krintas? It doesn't. Let's see if this hits Mason. 19 at Mason. I think that does hit him.
That's 1 point above it.
Does 19 hit you?
Yes, unfortunately.
That is 13 piercing damage and 6 poison damage for a total of 19.
Okay, I am at 1.
Oh man.
When did you get hit before that?
I got 2 points of damage that I got healed from the puddle on the floor, but I got bit by that mimic.
Yeah, he got fucked up by
Right.
that mimic, yeah. And he's down maximum hit points. Yeah. All right, that is it for the basilisks. It is the black bubbling mass's turn again. It is just gonna keep trying to hit Funame. It hasn't done it yet. 13 misses Funame. And that is it for the ooze. And Funame, we are back around to you. Round 3 of combat.
All right, Mason, how do you want to do this? I can. Obviously, you can just not look at the basilisk, but I can also do some extra shenanigans to it to help, or to you to help. I can.
I think right now we just need to get rid of the big goo monster first. We can deal with the basilisk later. We have Krintas or Krintas.
Krintas, yeah.
We have Krintas, who seems like he's faring pretty well against these things.
That's why I turned his head backwards.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he's able to do that. I cannot do that.
Okay. Well, I guess I will just keep wailing on this thing.
All
so
right.
we're gonna start with Shadow Blade. Ooh, that's a miss.
I wouldn't be so sure.
3 plus 3. Six.
Your to hit is only +3?
Dex, right?
Yeah, plus proficiency. It should be plus.
That's
it should be
5.
+5. Yeah.
Oh.
8. 8 hits this thing.
What?
It's huge and in front of you. Its AC is 7.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. 5 plus 3, 8.
Okay.
That's another
8 psychic damage. Yep.
And then we're gonna use the short sword, which is -1 on.
On damage. Yep.
9.
Hits.
And then it's a 1d6 plus 5.
Yep.
So 3, 2, 7.
Yep,
And then I'm
7.
gonna
Yep,
minus one
put the-
off
yep.
the,
Go ahead. Yep, go ahead and write a -2 on there. Yeah, I mean, the bubbling mass is getting very flat. It's moving very slow, and it's kind of just sinking like into the floor. You think this thing is about to go down. Anything else, Funame?
I have no other actions I can possibly take, so I will pass.
All right, Mason. You got a basilisk on your right. Duckblade is turned to stone in front of you. What would you like to do?
I got 1 hit point. Oh, didn't make me. I should have done a Constitution
Oh yes.
check
Go ahead and do that for me now. Yeah.
for my
Yep.
my
Yeah.
shield
Go ahead and roll a
faith.
D20 and add your con modifier.
That is 11.
And you
plus- Wait, Constitution 1.
DC would
12.
be 10 on this. Okay, you kept concentration. You're fine. Yeah.
That's a 13, I mean.
Yeah. Spell is still going.
Awesome. Okay, that's good. Good news.
Thank you.
All right, of course. Ooh. So the question is, do I risk it all on this basilisk, or
Look at finish off the bottom. Look at probably finish off the bottom.
I could, but if I move,
Sorry to cut you off. Something else is going to happen. You took a massive blow there, Mason. And you feel like the pain and the anger welling up inside of you. And as you're like grabbing your warhammer and you're looking down at your hands, you see your tattoo swirling.
oh fuck.
And you get the feeling that you can throw this warhammer and bring it back to you. So you have gained a new ability. You can do this equal to the number of proficiency you have. So right now you'll be able to do this twice a day. You can throw your warhammer up to 30 feet and bring it back to you as an attack.
Okay, what's my proficiency?
It's going to be at the top left of the page.
Oh, yeah,
it's
there
the
it
thing
is.
that says +2. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna write this down.
Yep.
Tattoo throw.
Yep. Tattoo throw. Yep.
That's cool.
2 times a day. Okay. So, all right. Oof. Okay, that's cool. So I could at 30 feet. You said.
Yep.
30
You
feet.
can throw it 30 feet, and it acts the same as just a normal attack, except you get to throw it.
Sick. But this thing is right in front of me.
Oh
I
yeah.
assume.
Yep. This basilisk is right on your.
And there's no way I can move away from it without it attacking me.
It will attack you if you try to move. Yeah. You can use your whole action to disengage, meaning that you can use your action to carefully disengage with this creature. That will let you get away from it, but that does make you lose your action.
Okay. Do I risk getting hit again?
You guys are in a tight spot.
We are in a tight spot. I think
Do you want to get on the other side of me?
that's my whole action and
You only have
movement.
one explode.
That's what I'm saying. Get on the other side of me. Let the basilisk come down the hallway. It's gonna hit the
If
single
I
actor
move,
first.
if I move past the bear though, to get behind, Funame, will it hit me? Will it get me off?
No, because you're still within its range. So you can move into its range. You'll be fine. It's only if you try to move out of it again, and you'll still be within its range. So you could move there and you'd be fine.
Yeah, let's disengage and move behind Funame
All right.
at the end of the hall.
You carefully disengage and you move past all your companions and get to the other side of the hallway here.
And my bonus action is going. Oh!
I mean, you could try and prep a potion. Or...
I could. You know what? Let's do that. I'm going to prep. I'm gonna reach in my flask or my flask. Reach for my whiskey. I'm gonna reach for my vitality potion that I still have.
Oh, yeah.
On me
Yep.
As a prep bonus.
Okay.
Can
all
I
right.
do that, DM? Is that?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
you can get it ready. You
Yeah.
can't. It's gonna take a whole action to drink a potion, regardless.
Oh,
so
it is? Okay.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's it for me.
All right. Duckblade is unfortunately turned to stone. It is Krintas's turn, as the undead bodyguard is just gonna keep wailing away on this creature. It is gonna miss twice now. That's the end of Krintas's turn. It is Zan's turn. And Zan is going to...
Oh yeah, what can this guy attack her?
He's been casting magic.
He's
been magic missile.
He's been casting spells.
Oh, he's been magic missiling it up.
Yeah. Let's see.
I want to. Okay. If Zan looks at a basilisk, will it turn him to stone?
That's a good question.
If he's
Probably
not,
not.
if he's
He's
not,
not a
living.
He's not a
Yeah,
living
he's
creature.
not a
So
living
you
creature.
guys think probably not.
That's interesting.
All right. Zan's gonna wing around and start shooting magic missiles at the basilisk. And luckily, magic missiles is a pretty cool spell that automatically hits your target. So he doesn't even have to.
smooth.
He doesn't even have to look at this basilisk. He just waggles his fingers behind him, and some missiles start coming out. And he hits the basilisk for 13 damage.
Gross.
Yeah, he looks at the basilisk, it turns him human, and then it turns him to stone.
Exactly. And it is the basilisk's turn. The one next to Krintas is going to try to bite him. That's a hit for a total of 13 damage, and the other one's going to try to attack Zan. And 11 hits poor Zan for 13 damage. And Taz takes 13.
I'm finally real. Oh no.
Oh no! I'm a real boy! It is the bubbling mass's turn. At Funame. 14 misses. This thing cannot touch Funame the tank. And it is Funame's turn in round 4 of combat.
Everyone's surrounded by basilisks.
Mhm.
I don't know. Zan and Krintas seem to be holding their own against these basilisks.
Well, I mean, Zan's had a whopping 3 seconds with it, so I mean,
Zan got bit.
yeah.
And you can see he got bit like in his upper torso, and you can see his like upper torso's coming off, and you guys just see a bunch of sand, dirt, and like snow falling out. And he looks like he's falling apart at the seams.
Oh, he's fucked up.
He looks
simulacrums are-
very injured.
Okay.
Yeah. And he's calling out, he's going, Krintas, I need you!
If I mend
Mm-hmm.
on him, is that enough
Oh,
to
hey.
stabilize? He is not a living creature.
He is not. His injury is too big though.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
It's not a crack or like a
exactly.
slice,
Yeah.
it's
His
a-
whole from the back of his shoulder all the way to here is like ripped. Yeah.
I'm going to use my bonus action and use the Ghost Blade on the bubbling rock.
Wait.
The ghost one?
Bonus action? No. So
Offhand.
in order to offhand attack, you have to spend your normal action
Yeah.
attacking.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
then
yeah,
I'm just gonna Ghost Blade on the Dirtler in front of me.
Okay.
That's
Perfect.
the
Yep.
best I can
Yeah. No worries.
10
That
plus-
hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
2d8.
7
plus. 2.
Nice. Funame, this thing goes down.
Oh,
As your Shadow Blade goes through it, and this thing just... It just dissolves onto the floor. As it's dissolving, you see your little real rat. Just for a moment, after all the black disappears, and then your little rat disintegrates. Yeah.
Rataphory.
Rataphory, no!
I'm gonna yell to Krintas. I got it.
Krintas is looking at you because he's twisted his head around, and he goes,
No, I mean I got it as in
It goes
Zan's request for help.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna run in front of Zan and put myself between the basilisk and Zan, looking, I'm just gonna close my eyes after I get past Zan. So I'm gonna put myself between Zan and the basilisk, and I'm gonna yell to Krintas, I got it. 'Cause he yelled out for help.
The classic animal move.
You're not gonna be able to move through the monster space, unfortunately.
I'm not trying to.
No, I know.
Sorry, I can't see
what I'm
the
saying
map
is
from here.
it's right here, buddy.
Okay.
What I'm saying is there's no room for you to intersect yourself.
Got it.
Yeah. It's a very tight squeeze in this corridor.
So the problem is Duckblade can't go.
He can't.
Duckblade is.
And he's occupying.
He's got his hand on the doorknob and he's just completely turned to stone.
I don't have any provoking actions or spells. I will. Can I run past the basilisk and get behind it?
Not this one at the end of the hallway, just because it's such a tight space. Yeah. You could get to this one, because you can move through friendly spaces. You cannot move through enemy spaces.
I want to swap places with Zan, but
he's gonna have to retreat on his turn. Yeah.
Is that possible for us to do?
You can. What I'll let you do is hold your bonus action to use your movement to swap places with Zan when it gets to his turn. If you want to do that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, perfect.
So I will forego my bonus action.
Yep.
Then.
Okay, Mason, you're up.
Okay.
You should touch yourself.
I'm not going to touch myself.
Oh yeah, you have a potion. That's right.
That vitality potion, it cures disease. Probably not stone. I assume.
Good luck pouring it down a stone statue's throat too.
Exactly.
Because it's just all.
There's a video I need to show you about the stone stuff.
Oh God, no.
No. I mean, it's a D&D video.
Oh. Okay.
German stone statues.
What?
Let's drink that vitality potion.
Okay.
0, and that cures diseases, and I get a maximum health from my hit die, which is 10. So I'm up to 11.
Yep.
I'm gonna chug that like freaking Napoleon Dynamite.
You feel good.
Did that milk, and that's my action.
Mm-hmm.
So my bonus action, I can't really do much. It's pretty tight in that hallway.
Tight quarters.
Eesh. Is there a way? Oh, that might be. DM, can I? Oh God. Can I try and move Duckblade?
You could try to move him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanna try.
You're gonna try to move him out of the way.
I'm gonna try to move him out of the way into the room where with the device.
Okay.
Is in it.
Yeah. You're able to get up next to him. He's very heavy, but being a furbolg, you are able to lift things as though you were a large creature.
Yes.
So
powerful build.
Yep, powerful build. Make an athletics check with advantage because of your athletic build.
Ooh, I got a +2 athletics, which is strength. So that'd be +2 +5.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay.
So that's a +7 to athletics. Yeah.
That's a
9. Okay, go ahead and re-roll that.
That's a 9 + 9, 18.
Yeah, 18. That's very good.
Or 9 + 7.
16. Yeah, still very good. Yeah. You're able to like lift Duckblade up and start like dragging him. You're only able to move half your movement speed, so you're able to get him here.
Okay.
And that's as far as you're able to go with your movement.
Hey.
Don't worry, I got you.
I'm sitting here like, don't drop him.
Yeah. You don't want Duckblade to break an arm off and then bring him back to life.
About how heavy is he now?
He's very heavy.
Yeah.
Probably 300-400 pounds.
Okay, yeah.
If there's one person that feels safe around when I'm stoned, it's Wilson.
True.
I would feel terrified by the name.
That means I know how to work with stone, all right? I'm used to moving stone.
You're used to cutting stuff.
Anything else for Mason?
That's all my action. Yep, that's
All
it.
right.
That's all I got.
It is Krintas's turn. He is going to just keep going to town on this thing.
Oh,
Nice. Okay, finally hits it. Krintas is able to kill this other basilisk here. And he's going to use his movement. Actually, no, he's fine. You guys have your plan in place. It is Zan's turn. He's going to disengage with the basilisk and swap places with Funame.
Excellent.
And we are now on the basilisk's turn, who is now in front of Funame, who is going to try to bite it.
nice.
Does a 12 hit you, Funame? I'm sure it doesn't.
Does not.
All right, Funame, it's your turn.
My eyes are closed. Just as a reminder.
Yep.
Thunderwave.
I actually really want to, but Thunderwave will hit everyone still. So I will. Let me see what Sword Burst does. Yeah, I just want to make sure. It's a 5-foot radius.
You'd hit Krintas.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. We're just gonna wildly swing both swords. So
Yep.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll your first attack. Your Shadow Blade at disadvantage. So 13, go ahead and roll again and take the lower number.
8 plus 5.
8 plus 5 is not enough. That's a miss with the Shadow Blade.
Okay. 3. Well, I'm not gonna roll.
Yep, and that is a miss with your regular blade. Yeah, I mean, you're trying. Your eyes are closed. You're trying to figure out where this
hitting all the
basilisk is.
walls.
Exactly, yeah. And you're not able to connect with it.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yep.
Cool. Well, I'm out of actions and out of things to do, so I will hold position.
All right, Mason, it's your turn, and you can see Zan with his like half ripped up body, and he's kind of leaning against the wall, and he sees you like pulling Duckblade's stone form into that room, and he says, "Mason, I think it'll work. Put him on the dais." And give him your life spark. He might come back.
Whoa.
Or do you want another bubbling muck?
Zan goes, fair. That
Hey.
might happen. But you might be able to save him.
Let's worry about that until after we're done with this.
I would say
basilisk.
go stabilize Zan.
He
Get
says-
like a
yeah.
piece of wood or
Wait,
like
how-
top and patch that hole.
So I assume my land hands will not work on Zan since he's not living.
He's not a living creature, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Your lay on hands does not repair stone and dirt
Yeah.
and ice, yeah.
Oh crap. I don't think I can patch him up.
Well, I do have on my person. I have a bunch of scarves.
You do have a whole.
You
They're
could just
stone.
wrap him in a scarf and cinch him up.
There's a bubble.
Just
now.
start stuffing him into the hole. I mean, that's what I would do.
fix-
Literally
this
just
in there.
anything to stabilize that simulacrum. Whether you put cloth over it or
Do I got some rope left? No.
we've
I'm
all
all
used
out
our
of
rope.
Yeah, I think you guys have used all your rope.
Oh, it's about that. It's about the entrance.
Bringing everything down.
Okay. Hang in there, Zan.
Okay.
I do have a healing kit. Well, you can't do that.
You have a what?
Healing kit.
That doesn't help Zan though. He's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
living.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You know if I take some of those scarves?
Well, Duckblade's made of stone. He doesn't really have a choice.
All right, I'm gonna reach into Duckblade's pouch and grab 3 of those scarves.
So, you normally could.
I could. Oh, he's stuffed?
Everything he's wearing and
Oh.
everything he has is turned to stone.
Yeah, that's why I said you
His
can't.
his backpack is just stone, and you're not able to get inside of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind then.
That's why I said if you have anything, you can stuff.
I don't have any.
This is my bag of holding.
Do you have a
stone as well?
cloak? Or...
It is.
No, I don't have anything. Okay. Well, let's let's just use the rest of my, not the rest of it.
Wait, what instrument did you say you wanted to keep?
It's a kalimba.
Damn.
It does sound a stringed instrument. Let's just heal the rest of myself for 9, lay on hands, and go back up. 9.
Oh, this is such a better picture of Zan and Krintas.
Oh yeah, I like that.
It's cool art of Zan and Krintas.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Jeff, I mean, if you have movement, you can take my cloak and just run it over to.
I do have movement, but I'm going to lay on hands for 10
Yep.
on myself, and I'm gonna. That's it. That's all.
Hey, Mason, roll a d20 for me as you
Okay.
lay on hands yourself.
Okay. 13.
Add your wisdom to that for me.
Wisdom is 14. So 15.
15? Okay,
Yeah.
15 is exactly what you needed.
Oh.
As you lay on hands yourself, you're like, healing yourself. You feel the warmth of Ilmater going into you. And as you're like looking down at your own hands and you see the tattoos swirling,
Yeah.
you get this idea in your head. And you go, I bet you I could lay on hands from a distance with my tattoos. So you're still limited to your 2 per day, but you can Warhammer or lay on hands at a 30 feet distance now with your tattoos.
My
Oh,
Yep.
Nice. That's pretty sick.
Hands, tattoo hands.
Oh, my hands.
Oh my hands.
Oh, this tattoos are actually pretty fucking sick.
They're pretty sick.
Actually. Oh my god.
Anything else you want to do for your turn, Mason?
No, I'm just gonna be like shit.
Yo.
Can you do anything to try and stabilize Zan?
I guess I'll run over to Zan and try and like
hold him together?
hold him. I'll give him a big
Yeah.
old bear hug.
He's like, oh, thanks, Mason. My insides are coming out. It's Krintas's turn. He is going to sling up a longbow and try to shoot this basilisk without looking at it. And you're standing right in front of him, Funame.
What? He hasn't killed the one that he's fighting with now.
He did.
He did.
Oh, he did. Oh, I missed that.
Well, the only way he was going to hit you, Funame, is if he critically missed. And he did. Funame, you take 6 piercing damage in the back as an arrow full, just 2 feet away, just boom, just hits you in the back. And you feel this pain, this explosion of pain hit you.
Can I turn around and just do a what the fuck face with my eyes closed?
Yeah, you... Well, you could open your eyes if you're turning around, but all you would see is the back of Krintas's head because he's broken his own neck and is looking behind him. And you do see Zan sitting on the floor, like next to him, and Zan goes, "Oh my god, sorry." And it is Zan's turn, and with Mason's help, holding him together, he's gonna fire off his last spell slot for magic missiles at the basilisk here and deal 11 damage to it.
Please don't hit me.
They do not hit you. Magic missiles do not miss. And it is the basilisk's turn. And the basilisk is going to try to take a bite out of Funame and critically fails. Funame, you're up.
With eyes wide open. They're still closed.
Yep.
We're gonna. Who's next to me?
Krintas is behind you. The basilisk is in front of you.
Wait a second. Yeah. I guess I'll just continue my wild swing in front of me.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Sorry. 17.
That hits.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Nope. Disadvantage.
Oh, thank you.
13
Thank you for reminding me.
5.
Oh, that does hit.
Okay.
Whew, yeah, I
So
forgot. I
two.
forgot you just finished it for a second.
6 plus 7.
Okay, 7.
Offhand.
Yeah, this major damage. You think this
13?
thing is almost dead?
8.
8
plus 5.
5 is 13. That is not enough.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
And as a bonus action, wait. Is it a bonus action?
You bonus actioned your offhand
That's right.
attack. Yeah.
Is this? Okay, it is not a bonus action that I wanted to do. Okay, anyways, that's it.
Mason's turn.
Okay.
You grabbing your food?
Yeah.
Yep, no worries.
Yeah, I'm gonna test out my tattoo.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm gonna chuck my freaking profit at
You critically miss and hit everybody.
who knows? I assume it acts just like a regular hit.
It does.
So
it sure does.
I still have my.
You're still not, unless you want to look at the basilisk, this attack is still going to be at disadvantage, though, as you kind of have to blindly throw your warhammer down the hallway.
Okay, I trust my tattoos will find their way.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Oof, that's a 4.
Yeah. Roll again, though, because if you critically miss, you're going to hit somebody.
Okay.
So don't roll a 1.
4, that's 9, 10, yeah.
Yeah, that is already a miss.
Okay.
So just don't roll a 1 on this one.
That's a
Yep.
12.
All right. Yep, you're good.
Yeah.
No, you throw it down, you kind of like just bang off of a wall, and then you ring your tattoos back and catch your warhammer, but yeah, you weren't able to hit this thing.
Oh, right. Yeah, my lay on hands will not heal this guy. Unfortunately, that sucks. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to do for this guy, Zan. Do I have anything in my pouch? Not really. I assume. Wait, did I get a scarf? Did you give me a scarf?
Yes, you have a scarf.
Okay, yeah, I'll try and tie his shoulder back to his chest.
Yeah. You quickly just like wrap it around, and you kind of like cinch it, and his torso just kind of comes up, and he's like, "Oh, thank you. Well, hopefully this won't be much of a problem if I can become a real person."
Become a real person with that fucking gaping wound.
Well, that might be a problem. Hopefully it won't be.
That's what I'll do.
All right, let's go to Krintas. He's gonna try to fire that
really good,
longbow again. That's a miss, but not a critical miss. Zan is going to shoot a cantrip at it. Acid splash. This thing needs to make a dex save. And it takes 8 acid damage. Oh, Zan was able to finish this thing off.
Oh, hey.
Yep, the basilisk falls to the ground as Zan hits it with a cantrip of acid splash.
Yes.
And you guys are out of combat, finally. Woo!
Oh, yeah.
And Duckblade is frozen.
Still stoned.
So stoned.
Can Krintas patch up there, my friend?
Zan says, well, not really. I've never been injured before, but I know as much about simulacrums as my creator does, and well, when we suffer injuries, the only way for us to get better is to destroy us and have our creator summon us again. I will be in this permanent state of injury. Well, I'm sorry about your friend, but I hope our negotiations are still intact. I'd love to give it one more try at becoming human.
I'm gonna. Can I just assume Funebe is gonna help me move him over to the?
Yeah. You can also pretty much move him yourself too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's get him over onto the what do you call it? The circle.
Oh, okay. You're gonna bring him over onto the dais.
Yeah, it's the dais. See what happens.
As you do, the golden lights light up around it.
What do you think? What do you think, Zan? Is this a good idea?
He goes, well, I'm not gonna lie, I wish it was me, since I've been the one asking for this whole time. But if I'm being honest with you, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if this machine is broken, and if that black mass is just going to consume it every time? I don't know. But I also know that it's very hard to bring someone back from this state, and, well, it could very well be your only real option for bringing Duckblade back.
Okay, well, do you want to give it a shot? What if you turned into this black goo stuff? Then what?
He says, well, at least I'll know I tried. It's better than being whatever I am right now. And he, like, reaches into his, like, gaping wound and just brings out a handful of dirt and just, like, crushes it in his hand.
Oh my god. Okay. All right, well, you know what? I changed my mind. Let's get you in there and see what happens.
Zan says, all right, I appreciate it. So you're gonna drag Duckblade's statue off of there.
I'll drag him out and put.
All right, Zan happily gets up on the dais, and the arches turn golden with light, and he says, "All right, well, all we need is a bit of life energy into the."
Can we get Krintos over here to stand next to you?
Krintos would be standing next to him. Yeah. He goes and stands next to him.
Okay, just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's put my hand on that little tubey thing, and let's give her a rip.
All right. You stick your hand on the tube, and it punctures you a little bit. Go ahead and mark off 1 hit point as you see it start to take a little bit of your blood, and you see these blue-white wisps come off of your hand and float into the machine. And as it does, this glass-like tube that's like connecting to it, you see it kind of like rattle a little bit, and you see cracks start to appear on it. And the golden light comes down from the arches and showers Zan, and you hear him go, "Ah!" And the light clears, and you see Zan immediately clutch his shoulder, and Mason, you see blood and muscle like coming out of his arm, and he collapses onto the ground, and Krintas draws his sword and points it at you.
Can I run over and lay on hands for 5 on him?
You sure can.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
All right, you run over, and you start like doing your lay on hands, and you can feel Krintas's blade on your neck, and he says, "You don't hit him."
I'm helping him, Krintas. Just 1 second. Let me heal him real quick.
All right, you expend your lay on hands, and you feel the muscle tissue in Zan start to knit and reform together, and Zan goes, "Oh, wait, I'm breathing."
Yes.
Oh my God, pain! Oh, ow! Oh my God!
Yeah.
Oh, I could barely move my arm, but thank you, Mason.
You're welcome.
Oh, amazing.
Amazing.
Let's wait for Funame to come back.
Okay, yeah.
Because the next portion of this is going to require him to be here.
All right.
We'll bring him in on what happens next. Sorry, Duckblade, you got turned to stone, man. That sucks, dude.
Brandon.
I'm in hell. That's life.
That's life.
Sometimes they got turned into rock.
Yeah. I'm sure they'll bring you back soon.
Basilisk is dead, and we just ran into an interesting situation.
Is he asking for updates?
Well, that's what they call killing one bird with one stone. Well, we'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
No.
Okay, well, let me fill you in on what's going on. He's the guy bringing the food got lost.
Oh, okay.
So, basically, we brought Zan back to life. No, he almost died, but I gave him lay on hands. But, Krintos is not very happy, I assume, but he's okay since I healed him. And yeah, you need to get back here for the rest of actions.
Take a short break while we're waiting.
We can take a short break while we wait for the guy to get back. Okay. Alright, and I think what I want to do next is try it on Duckblade. But I don't know if how much more machine could take. Alright. Fight. Oh, okay. I was for sure. I thought I was gonna have to roll for that. That's why I was like, okay, let's see. We gotta figure out how to make you not stone.
Well,
Yeah.
I wonder what it's like being stone. Like, what am I like in heaven right now?
You're just kind of chilling.
That really depends on if Duckblood accepted Jesus Christ in his heart. Though, I don't know.
Jesus Christ. Okay. So this is the video I wanted to. Hold on,
So, am I like in heaven right now? Or
No, you're just in nothing. You're just in a void of nothing.
like the sunken place?
Here.
Yeah, pretty much.
This is this specific video I wanted to show you.
Left with a lot of questions and a lot of inspiration. Can you make a figurine from any material since ebony is essentially wood? Could you have like a straw scarecrow with wondrous power? Because if we can have a nightmare or a gold dragon, they aren't restricted to beasts. Also, are they aware when they turn back into figurines? Like, are they afraid of it? Do they know what they are? I was talking to a friend about a stone dragon who tried to use its breath weapon, but couldn't because it's stone. And then it had an identity crisis because it wasn't a real dragon, and it thought that it was.
That is pretty good. No.
I'm trying to use a breath attack, but it can't because it's stone. Alright.
Oh, that was terrible.
It's alright. People get lost coming here all the time.
I don't. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. These are mine. These are yours.
Oh, we got the.
This is mine. This is yours. This is yours.
Thank you.
And this is yours.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Wash my hands, and then I'll be ready.
Yeah, no worries.
We got some Chipotle ASMR coming up.
Chipotle.
Wow, they.
Whoa.
What is this?
What? That's what I was about to ask you. What did you order?
I ordered a quesadilla, but they folded it like a burger or something. I'm not really.
Oh, that's interesting.
I'm not really sure. I've never seen someone do that before, but okay. Oh, it was a square that they haphazardly sort of cut in half, and then they folded it on. Well.
Okay.
All right. So I kind of want to try this whole thing on Duckblade now,
What, the machine?
and hopefully don't send him to the Shadow Realm.
So I want to try the. I did a check, right? Remember? DM?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I would like to try the basilisk saliva and or stomach juices first before we use the machine.
Okay, so a couple things are gonna happen. Mason, you just healed up Zan. He kind of, his grab at his shoulder. He's realizing he's alive again, and he looks at all three of you and says, "Well, Duckblade's a statue." He looks at you two and says, "You have my gratitude. Thank you so much for doing this and making me human."
Well,
Wait, he's human?
Yeah, he seems to be alive now.
Yeah, and he did become alive with that gaping.
Mm-hmm.
Cost
The
less
shoulder
than 1
wound.
HP. Just not max, just regular HP.
So you just did a lay on hands and he came back with 1
Nope.
HP?
To put the machine.
I put his shoulder back to where his shoulder
You
should
put him in
be.
the machine.
Yeah, he put him in the machine.
Got
He
it.
came back,
Missed
he had
that
a
part.
gash in the middle and healed him.
Got it.
Yeah. So
Yeah. So he says thank you, and he he looks at you, Mason, and he kind of reaches out like for your hand to kind of like lift him off the floor. Krintas at this point has taken his long sword off of your neck.
okay.
And as
I was
you
kind of worried about that.
Yeah. As you lift up Zan off the ground, oh my god. He critted on this. He rolled a nat 20. Mason, go ahead and take 21 lightning damage for me.
I am dead.
So Funame, you see you see Zan, Mason reach down and lift Zan off the ground, and you see Zan smile for a moment, and he grips Mason's hand as tight as he can, and you see this electrical energy come out and just, and you see Mason just fry, and he just collapses onto the ground.
I knew it was a trap.
And Zan says, thanks, I'll be leaving now. Krintas, finish this up for me. And you see Zan go invisible. And Krintas gets his longsword out again, and he points it at you, Funame.
Nice.
What's the orientation? I must have missed a lot. Because I would have told you to never put that man in the machine.
Well, I mean, hey, hindsight's 20/20, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Fuck burritos. What?
So this is the orientation of how things are right
Which one?
now.
Okay, so
Zan-
Krintas is on the right.
Yep, and Zan has just gone invisible.
Where am I?
You're right here. And Krintas has just drawn his sword and pointed it down on you. And you can see at this point he's twisted his head back the right way. He does look pretty injured.
Well, he only went invisible.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's safe to say my divine shield is no longer.
Correct.
That means I'm probably no longer blade singing.
How long does your blade song last?
1 minute.
Yeah, unfortunately your blade song is gone. I'm gonna
checking.
Yeah. Double check for me. I'm gonna need you to roll initiative.
Yeah, last one.
Funame.
Damn, why y'all live in the machine? I can't see it. I got so much shit in my way.
That's a 1.
Cool.
You rolled a 1. Okay. Krintas rolled a 12.
Oh, this is fucked up.
Yes.
I knew what he was trying to do. That's why I wouldn't put him in the machine to test.
Well. What's over there?
Me too.
It's fine. You guys were gonna put him in the machine.
I wasn't.
Well, Mason did, and he's
It's fine.
dead.
That's fine. We'll bring Mason back. He's still got
Okay,
saving throws.
Krintas is the first to react, and he lunges forward, and he's going to try to hit you with a longsword attack. Funame. Does a 20 hit you?
Sure does, but I'm gonna use shield and match it.
Oh, okay. I will let you know this was for 3 slashing damage.
3 slashing. Doesn't
Well,
he
if
do
you
more?
match it, it'll still hit you.
No, if I match it, it should deflect.
No, it's the number 2 hit. It actually would hit you, yeah. So I guess it doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah, equal as hit.
Your AC is the number
Okay.
they have to roll to hit you. They don't have to beat the number. They have to hit the number.
Okay.
So that is 3 slashing damage.
Sure. You want to wait?
Not really.
Oh, okay. We'll just remember.
Yeah. He's gonna attack you again. This one is 16 for 10 slashing damage.
And I will shield on that.
Okay. Yep. You quickly cast shield. You make a little wall in front of you, and Krintas's longsword hits it, and sparks are flying. And make a perception check for me.
Just give me a second.
You're fine. I know you're eating. Take your time, buddy.
-1. All right. Perception check. Can you just roll it for me?
Sure. 13 plus 15. Let's see what he rolls. A 12. Okay. You hear very quietly footsteps going past you as you're locked in combat with Krintas.
How far past?
They're like you can barely make them out. Right to your left, like they're just trying to leave the door.
Within 5 feet?
Within 5 feet of you, yeah.
Thank you.
Yep. And it is your turn, Funame.
Gotta put him up.
Well, Mason's already down, so I'm not really worried about that.
Yep. Hey! What's up, Amber? Thanks for the cheer. Appreciate that. Hope your night's going well.
Sorry, we're doing a Chipotle ASMR.
Yeah, no kidding.
So, I'm going to start by...
Start blast.
So it started blast.
I gotta look at something real quick.
Sorry, Darkblade. You've been stoned for quite some time now.
Sorry, buddy.
Duration, concentration. I guess that would have lapsed. I missed too much.
You talking about Bladesong?
No, Shadowblade.
Oh, Shadowblade. Yeah, a minute's gone by, so yeah, you wouldn't have your Shadowblade still up.
I should not have put this guy in the machine. I should have done Duckblade first. What was I thinking?
You should just wait.
But I thought this guy.
You almost did Duckblade first.
I didn't
almost did.
assume this guy was gonna fry me with electricity immediately after.
The first time we
I
met him, he
saved
told us
his
about it.
life.
He had a sinister grin when he said it's only a life spark. That right there just felt. Anyway, doesn't matter.
Well, that can imply a million different things.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Can you scroll up to Thunder Wave and see the difference between Thunder Wave
Dude,
and
just
Sword
grab a
Burst?
napkin, man.
I can't scroll.
Here.
I just need to know the distance between the two. No, I try not to get goofy stuff on it.
It's
Thunderwave is a 15-foot cube coming from you.
I,
It's 2d8 thunder damage.
15 feet.
15 feet coming from you, yeah.
So I'm gonna slap.
You're gonna hit Mason.
But Mason's already down.
as well. He is. You're gonna hit him again though. Yeah. While
Yeah,
he's
I'm
down.
trying not to put him too negative here. Sword Burst is 1d6. Thunder Wave is
2d8 on a failed save.
That's a lot of damage to Mason. I'm gonna Sword Burst.
Okay.
Can you roll for me?
Sure. Four.
Nope.
All right.
I will then, man, this sucks. I guess I'm just gonna have to Blade Song.
All right. You start singing your blade song. It is back to Krintas's turn. And Krintas is going to try to attack you. Does a 23 hit?
Oh, it does, but I'm gonna shield. It puts me at 25.
Yep, it sure does. All right. You quickly cast your reaction spell, And next attack, 15. I believe that misses you.
Mm-hmm.
You're able to parry that one with your short sword there. All right. It's back to you, Funame. You no longer hear any little invisible footsteps or anything.
I'm sure I don't.
Yeah.
Dude's still right in front of me.
Awesome chip.
3, 2. I've already used one of those. Yeah. We're gonna cast Shadow Blade and swing off him.
All right. Well, no. To get your bonus action attack, you have to attack for your action.
Okay. Well then, I'll hit on him with the short sword and the dagger then.
All right.
I won't use Shadow Blade.
Yep. No problem. Do you just want me to roll for you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Short sword. 17. That hits. Dagger. Misses.
Cool.
So short sword is
1d6.
1d6.
Here. I think I can pinky grip it. 3 plus 3. 2 minus 1's off of it. Oh, dagger.
Dagger.
5.
5.
So,
Yep.
8.
8. Nice. Yeah, I mean, Krintas was already injured from the basilisks before. He's not looking too good. You think you're pretty close to finishing him off.
Mm-hmm.
But it is his turn now.
Mm-hmm.
And he is going to swing at you. Ooh, and he crit. 24 for 8 slashing damage total.
Well, I can beat 24.
A crit in combat is an automatic hit.
Oh, so he rolled a 20.
Yep, he rolled a natural 20, yep.
Okay, so he's hitting me for how much?
Hitting you for 8 slashing.
Okay, so 3 plus 8 is 11. So just minus 8. Okay.
He's going again. And he went from a critical success to a critical fail. All right, that is it for him. Funame, you're up.
I guess 2 swings, same thing. Short sword dagger.
Do I need a death saving during any of this?
It's going by
10 plus
very
5.
quick. I'm gonna have you do one in a moment. 10, yeah, that hits. And that hits as well. Okay, that's gonna be enough to finish off Krintas. You're fine.
Mm-hmm.
Mason, I am gonna have you do one death saving throw.
The second I ask that is the second I lose my d20. Oh, here. I'm looking right at it. That is a 9.
Okay. Go ahead and mark off a failure. All right. You guys are once again out of combat. Funame, you're the only one standing.
Let them lay on the ground in their transgressions. No, I'm totally gonna pick up Jeff.
How are you gonna regain him hit points? What do you want to do?
I do have a potion of healing on me.
Do you want to use that or?
That's all we got.
Unless Funame has a potion.
Unless you have a potion.
I have metallic yellow liquid that we don't know what it does.
Probably not a good idea.
Yeah, probably not. I can use a potion then, yeah.
All right.
All right. Yep. He'll go ahead and take a potion out of your bag, Mason, and give it to you.
Okay.
Let's get you up.
That is 2d4 plus 2.
I'm going to lop off Krintas's head
Yeah.
and then put it
4?
facing a corner.
Okay. You do so. Yeah. Yeah. You just whoosh,
2. That's 8.
lob off his bony, skin tight head and just go set it in a corner somewhere.
Eyes looking to the wall.
Yep. And all you guys can see is Duckblade's sullen statue just staring at you guys.
Okay.
Well, I would like to do what I originally planned to do as soon as combat
Mhm.
ended, which
Yeah.
is go to the basilisk, grab some saliva, and slap it all over, or stomach acid, one of the two. Actually, both, just in case.
You're gonna do both?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and roll some roll an animal handling check for the first one that you're gonna try to cut open and get its salivary glands and stomach.
15, and I have no bonus.
Okay, 15 is good enough. You're able to harvest the glands and the stomach from the first basilisk. Are you gonna try to do the second one too?
If I have a stomach and glands, I don't think there's a point, right? Whatever.
That's up to you.
I'll do both.
It's up to you.
3, 8.
This one you botch.
Good.
You burst open the stomach sac. The glands you cut out very sloppily. Yeah, and so you head over to Duckblade and you start just like rubbing all this stuff around him, and you give it a moment and you come to the sad realization that these myths were unfounded. Yeah, he doesn't seem to be turning back from the stone.
Some queso dip chips.
I guess I'll have Mason move him into a circle.
Oh, you have me. Yeah,
I'm not a giant.
no, we're gonna help me, Elfman. That thing, he is heavy, and I am very wounded. Yeah,
got
let's
plenty
get him
hit
in there.
points, huh?
I have 8 hit points.
That's a lot.
All right, you guys drag him into the circle. Who's gonna put their blood into the
Not me.
into the pointy thing?
I'm at 8. I don't want to lose anymore.
I guess that leaves me.
That leaves you.
All right, Funame. You stick your hand onto the little receptacle. It takes a little bit of blood. You see some of your blue, wispy life essence come out and seep into the glass. And once again, just like Mason did the first time, the machine starts to shake violently. And this time, the glass tube connecting to the machine just completely shatters and breaks. And you hear the machine whirring and clunking and just... And you guys are very uncertain if anything's going to happen at all. And as it quiets down, a little beam of golden light goes down on Duckblade's stone statue. And after a moment and the light clears, you guys see Duckblade.
Whoa,
And
welcome back.
he's back and he's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, what is that? What?
And the machine that you guys have been using seems utterly
busted.
destroyed.
Fubar. All right.
Yep.
What happened?
hey,
What happened?
hey.
What is that? What
Hey,
happened?
it's okay. Yeah, you were turned to stone from a basilisk stare.
A what?
It's a lizard that turns you into stone, but you're no longer
Canadian.
stone. It's a Canadian.
Canadians.
I just remember looking at this thing and I said, "Oh, you turned to stone, huh?" And then I turned to stone. What happened?
I like how you added the A at the end.
Well, it's you're back now, and we're happy to see you.
We're Zombie Man and Lizard.
So about that, we put Zan in the machine, and he became human, and immediately fried me to death with lightning magic. And he took off. He turned invisible and ran away, and sent his undead friend to take care of us, but we took care of him. And I motioned over to the guy's severed head.
Yeah. Beheaded Krintess. Yeah.
Beheaded Krintoff, having corner time.
Yep.
Lightning magic is
I assume so. I've been shocked only a few times in my life, but this was a lot more intense.
well, interesting. Well, we do know of people that are familiar with lightning type magic. Those shooters at that duel.
I'd rather not think about that. Let's try and find this Zan.
Well-
Xanadu.
I don't think we can catch up to him. But I will very quickly run around the corner to where the hole was.
Mm-hmm.
There was no rope. We jumped down there without any assistance.
Yep.
So I'm going to assume that he would have had to levitate out of there.
Mhm.
Or it would have taken him some time.
Or
So I'm going to run around the corner just to see if he's still there. And I'm going to stand right below the hole. And it's a 15-foot sphere.
Mhm.
By this time, too much time has passed. I don't think anything's going to
Yeah, I mean, you run out of the room. You take a look. I mean, you don't see anything. And honestly, you don't think you would anyway, because he did turn invisible. But yeah, I mean, you run out into the other room, and yeah, you're not seeing anything.
Just because I have to know, I gotta see what's in that last room. I'm sure it's a crumbled staircase. I will put $5 on crumbled staircase.
Well, I mean, all the other crumbled staircases had to go somewhere, right? It is a crumbled staircase.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you think of the chances that guy fell into my trap I said earlier?
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was about to ask you how much hit points do you have. Because I am about to blitz up there, because that man does not know that there's a staircase there, and it is pitch black.
How much hit points?
The staircase is crumbled. It doesn't.
Yeah, you have to go out through the
Did
holes.
Mrs. Lay on Hands heal my limp?
Yes, it did.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking him, because I just need to get out of this hole, because everything else has a rope.
I'm at max HP. I want to hand Melissa my potion of healing.
Oh, no, thank you, Duckblade. I appreciate that. It was a tiny potion of healing.
You know, I have one tiny and one regular.
Oh, you're gonna have me the regular potion?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much, Duckblade.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that. I am pretty busted up. I don't want to use it yet though. But thank you.
No problem. Alright, so what's up? We want to chase after this guy?
How do we get up this hole?
Need him to boost me up.
Oh, okay. Let's do it. I could jump up there.
Yeah. It takes you guys a minute, but you're able to kind of boost each other up and out of the hole. And we can fast forward and have you guys just get to the top, kind of getting your rope back as you do. As you guys make it back to level 1. And as you guys are climbing out of this last hole, you hear a noise coming from the direction of where the entrance is, and you hear, oh fuck, oh my fucking leg, oh god damn it.
This guy's not used to being hurt. I remember this. Oh, do we hear it or do we see anything?
All you do is hear for now. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple doors in between you guys and the front entrance area.
Is it snowing outside?
You wouldn't know.
Oh, okay.
So
the
the entrance, if you recall.
Oh yeah, it's underneath the tunnel.
Yeah. There's a little bit of a tunnel.
Can I start rushing in, but listen for like scratches, like basilisk commercial? I'll start rushing towards him.
Yeah. I mean, you don't hear any scratches. All you hear is just his screaming and
Anguish.
moaning.
Yeah.
Okay, I pull out my bow as I try to run towards him.
This fucker deserves
I'm
it.
very closely behind Duckblade,
yeah.
and I am sprinting.
All right.
Full bore.
Perfect. Yeah. So you guys come upon. Let me just
Run to the noise.
move you guys here. So you guys are running. Yeah. You guys, Duckblade, you fling the door open. You have your bow out, and you see Zan. And he's sitting on the floor trying to pry open this hunting trap on his leg, and he looks up and he sees you guys, and he goes shit. Hey, this was all a big misunderstanding. Listen, I have gold. I know where Zan kept all his money. You guys like gold, right? Hey, get me out of this trap. Get me back to town, and all the money is yours. I swear.
I have to interject very quickly here.
How far behind is Milsom from us?
Yeah, you guys are all right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you guys are all right there.
No dark side.
Well, Zan,
choices.
you remember when I saved your life and you told me all this good stuff before, and then you killed me?
Well, I had to do what I had to do to be human.
Oh yeah, very cool. That hurts, doesn't it?
It's extremely painful.
You're not used to that, are you?
And you can see he's still trying to get it off, but every time he brings it open a little bit. It just snaps down again and just rips more of his leg.
I'm gonna go wash my hands. Please do not advance past this.
Okay, yeah,
That's my
we'll hold off for a second.
I'm gonna
We'll talk to him.
I'm gonna proselytize here a little bit. I'm gonna teach him. I'm gonna bring him through a little bit of some teachings of the Ilmater. If you know what I mean. I'm gonna proselytize. I'm gonna grab a nice crossbow bolt. I'm not gonna hurt. I'm not gonna kill him. I'm not gonna kill him. And I'm gonna just sort of walk up to him, and I'm going to grab this crossbow bolt, and I'm gonna dig it into his knee just a little bit.
Oh God. Okay.
And I'm gonna say I'm gonna give him a nice little like through pain comes glory.
Okay. All right, so he's caught in the bear trap. We're walking up to him.
Mason
You have
is
no interest
Mason is currently torturing him.
In the name of Ilmater.
In the name of Ilmater.
Well, let's not let you be soiled. I'm happy to step on the other side of the clamps. Okay. All right. He's on the ground. Yes. You have no interest in helping him, right?
I have no interest in helping him, and I just want to give him a little lesson. A little. I'm going to preach to him a little bit about the glory of pain, and through this you can discover the teachings of Ilmater, and then I will leave him be.
I have kind of an idea, guys.
I do too. Let's. I'm happy to hear yours first.
You talked about treasures and stuff, like he has something to give us.
Don't trust anything that this man has to say.
What if we tie him up?
He's a wizard.
I do not trust anything. I don't think that there is any gold. I have no reason to trust this.
How wide is this
wizard?
How what?
How wide is this?
How wide? I mean, he's a small human.
Okay.
He's pretty much the same size as you are.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Please do not put him in the bag.
I was gonna say I can force feed him my paralyzed potion, then put him in the bag. Well, no. When he wakes up, put him in the bag.
I can't condone that action either.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to Zan now. How about you do both? You show us where the gold is, and you get tortured.
Elf man.
He says, "I'm happy to take you to the gold. Tie me up, whatever you have to do. Just get me out of this
I'm gonna be
godforsaken trap."
I don't give a shit about the gold. I just want to see if you're willing to beg for your life that was given. And then additionally, I want to know all the spells that Zan knows.
Oh, I see. Do you tell him that?
Yeah.
Okay. He goes, "Aha, that's what you're after, huh? My spell book?
Yes.
Well, don't worry. I don't have one. My creator has his spell book. Do you think he would make a copy for me, his simulacrum? No, I only know a few spells.
You were literally in a spell book earlier at the table when we first.
No, he was copying notes from books in the library.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why was Zan 1.0?
Well, then why don't you tell me what spells you do know? And then I give a nod to Nason to just kind of crush the thing a little bit more.
I'm not sadistic. I just wanted to preach at
yeah,
him
he can
aggressively.
Okay, well then I'm going to.
He'll tell you the spells he has memorized.
Sure.
He has memorized. Just remember, you're not going to be able to learn these without copying them down into your spell book from another spell book.
Yeah, I'm just looking at what I have.
But it's detect magic, disguise self, magic missile, invisibility, levitate, phantasmal force, and then he has a few cantrips as well.
Yeah, he's.
But
useless to me.
you can't copy cantrips. Just
Yeah.
spells. Yeah.
He's useless to me. Do whatever you want with him, guys.
And then what was the question you asked him, Duckblade?
Why was the original Zan burned?
He goes,
Killing the villagers.
he says, well, I didn't know too much, but he'd hired some villagers from town to excavate this spire that we're standing in right now. And, well, when the villagers were done with their work, they knew too much. And so Zan huddled them all into one place and exploded them all with the biggest fireball you've ever seen. Duckblade, have you ever seen a dozen corpses burn at once? It was beautiful. And if you don't get me out of this goddamn bear trap right now, you'll all burn.
Who do you said you didn't know Fireball?
Who do you think you're fucking with? Do you know who the Arcane Brotherhood is? When I'm gone, who do you think they're gonna come after, huh?
Well, Zan was burned at the stake, so you're already dead.
He looks at you and goes, ah, shit. Well, hear me. My brothers are smart. They'll figure it out. They'll find this place. They'll find traces of you three who have done this to me.
What trace?
Oh, they'll find it.
I'm gonna.
There will be traces.
I'm gonna cast illusionary magic, and I'm gonna do it for sound. And I'm gonna snap my fingers, and I'm gonna make it sound like the spire behind us is collapsing, because it is behind us. We're in the glass cavern.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make it sound like it's starting to collapse as I snap my fingers.
The only thing is, though, is you're gonna have to hide yourself casting a spell. He'll see you casting minor
really?
illusion. Yeah. It's not as deceptive as you think it is. Yeah.
So,
because you still have to make the hand
But
gestures.
he doesn't know what minor illusion looks like as a spell.
He knows that you're casting a spell.
he knows everything. Is
Okay,
Zan
great.
knows.
If he knows I'm casting a spell, then I'm going to cast a spell. He doesn't know what it is. I'm going to cast minor illusion.
Okay.
I'm going to make the sound of things starting to crumble and collapse. And
I'm letting you know he's a wizard. He knows what you're doing. I'm just letting you know.
I was just trying to be deceptive.
No. It might work on someone who's not a magic user, but he would just know what you're doing. Yeah.
I'm going to just turn to him and just say, you have very little value to
Wait,
us.
hold on. How long ago did we see Zan get burned on the stake? That was like day one, wasn't it?
It
Just
was
short of a 10-day, because
from now. It was probably about a 10-day ago.
I got my armor the same day.
Yeah.
Well, I put my order in for the armor the same day.
About 10 days.
Yeah. So Zan, you're telling me that you died about a 10-day ago, and no one even attempted to look
revenge
for
your
you.
death? Yeah.
Well, when the other members of the Brotherhood report in, and they report my death, and the Brotherhood starts investigating.
Who's gonna report your death?
You better watch your backs.
I don't believe anything.
Oh, there's other members.
Why
Avarice,
why would we
Valin,
watch our
Valin.
back?
Nas.
Hello.
Yes.
Oh, we're homies with Valet. Oh,
What do you know
Do you say that?
yeah.
What do you know about Berlin?
He says, Valin. He does have something to say.
Well,
He does
we
say
already
something
heard
today.
what he
I
had
think
to
you already
say.
did.
Yeah.
He already did.
Yeah, he says Valin is a human necromancer, as cold and
Yep, I
uncaring as the
remember
corpses
this.
she animates.
Yeah.
She's a withered old fool whose greatest asset, her family name, does her no good in Icewind Dale. But he does say, while he's like talking about the Brotherhood, he does say even though they all have their differences, they're all working towards the same goal.
I'm gonna.
Which is?
When he's. When he's talking about we're all screwed, I'm gonna remind him that we weren't there at the burning to execute him.
Sure. Yeah.
How are we affected by such claims?
I'm tired of
he says they have their ways.
I'm tired of getting answers out of this. What is the goal of the
Answers.
Brotherhood?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, take this bear trap off my leg so I don't bleed out, and maybe I'll tell you if you're lucky.
I've heard enough.
I
don't want. He's not gonna.
Can
he's
I-
just gonna get away.
Can I do something? Can I just stomp on the bear trap to decapitate his leg?
Oh.
I don't
First-
think that's a
first,
good idea.
I dangled the Mr. Tiefling potion.
Okay.
That was.
I believe that was a buff, not a.
We don't know
Debuff.
what it is.
Well,
don't
I
know
think
what
you
it
were
is.
already told.
Yeah. Well, hey,
I'm gonna have to go back and look.
DM, I'm gonna pray and see if it's cool if I can kill this guy. I'm gonna ask Elmater if it's all right.
Oh, okay. Well, you don't have to pray if you don't want to. I will remind you of your character's teachings. Ilmater does not believe in cold-blooded murder. So even though this person is evil, you murdering him would be in cold blood.
Yeah.
I'm not.
You know that according to Ilmater, what you should do is you should capture this man, take him to a temple of Ilmater where he will atone for his crimes to high priests. That is what your tenants say.
That's what my tenants say. So I feel conflicting. I'm not a saint, but I'm not going to give in to. I'm not going to kill this guy in cold blood. However, and I also will not condone any chopping up his leg for no fucking reason. But I may turn a blind eye if he were to pass away.
There you go.
Do you have any responses to this, Duckblade?
Any other questions you guys want to ask Zan?
I'm a
I may go try to, investigate this nethery stonework. Well, who knows?
Who knows what's happening in the other room?
How do you want
I don't.
How should we dispose of this guy? I mean,
Well, if it's just between you and me, honestly, I mean,
I'll exit and look at those tables.
Yeah.
go examine the masonry in the other room.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty brilliant.
Yeah.
Look, to be honest, he was just a wooden puppet before this, so I have zero remorse for anything we do. Honestly, decapitation.
so plumb it out.
Mhm.
We can just put him in my bag. He'll run out there and die. We run to
Run out
another
there.
bag.
I don't
Pull him
think
out.
the bag is
The bag,
wide enough.
Yeah.
About 2 feet.
It would be a little difficult to fit him in there. I mean, you think you maybe could? Maybe if you broke a shoulder bone or two.
Let's take his head then. Okay.
Well, so here's the other thing with that. If he's in your bag, he has access to all your items.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe we should just chop his head off and put the head in the bag.
Why do you
He
persist? to keep
really
his
he
head?
really wants to
Just
put
in
body
case-
parts
just
in the
case
bag.
we run to another one of the measures, like, hey, we know what to do. Here we go. Friends.
I feel like the act of keeping the head, in addition to killing him,
That's pretty weird.
and not only weird, but I feel like that sends a different message.
How about
The head's just gonna rot.
Oh, I got an idea. I turned to the guy. Take your clothes off.
Whoa.
He goes, well, I'm currently, my leg is stuck in this, and I'm in excruciating pain. I don't really know if I could
We could help
take
with the
my
leg
clothes
problem.
off.
Let's rob him first. I start taking his shirt off.
We
I-
could rob him after he's dead.
I don't have much, but please take my cape and my shirt.
I told this
Please,
guy-
I have so much gold. Listen, I can't spill any Brotherhood secrets, but if it's gold you're after, I have so much.
Where?
Well, I'll tell you. I'll take you to it. Just keep me alive.
I'm against keeping him alive.
Me too.
I've Mason said his piece about what's going down on his
Yeah.
head.
I don't know. What's your goal here, Duckblade?
I'm just looting him. I'm trying
We
to...
can loot him when he's dead. What's your goal?
I have his kill him. I think I'll just kill him. I'll just put the bag over his head and suffocate him.
Oh my god.
It's a burlap sack. How are you gonna suffocate him?
I'll just wait 10 minutes.
Anyways, I'm gonna take my sword and I'm gonna swing at his neck.
Okay.
DM, is that okay?
He's dead. He's
Okay.
dead.
I'm going to.
He puts his arm up to block, and you chop through his arm and his neck, and he falls over dead.
I'm going to look at Duckblade and I'm gonna say, leave the head alone. And you can loot the body as much as you want. I don't care. Did he have a spell book on him?
He did not.
Okay.
He was telling the truth. Yeah,
Okay.
you look him over. Yeah, he didn't have a
I'm
spell
gonna
book on him.
push the
Yeah.
body against the wall. You know, like how a wall's like this. I'm gonna put him in the side of the corner.
Yeah.
Okay. Duckblade.
Yeah,
Go
he's there.
ham, raid the body, leave the head.
What color is this kilt?
It's rainbow.
Rainbow.
Mm-hmm.
Flashy.
Anything special about it?
It doesn't appear to be. Seems to just be made out of heavy cotton.
Cool.
Does he have any rings?
Anything else on him?
No. You think maybe the real Zan did, but him just being a clone, he didn't really seem to have much on him. Yeah.
Excellent. I am then going to cast a minor illusion. Once you're done. Sorry, go ahead, Duckblade.
I shouldn't really harvest his corpse for anything. We're okay.
He's human. What are you gonna harvest?
I don't know.
Just get an extra liver.
His lower horn.
His sense of entitlement.
Okay, so he's done.
Yeah.
I'm gonna minor illusion to erase him from visibility. So I'm gonna cast like a image over him that shows the blank space behind him.
Yeah,
right?
you can do that.
Okay, I'm gonna do that, and I'm just gonna call you in and say we're done.
Oh, can I take a finger?
Duckblade, you can take whatever you want, man.
Look, dude, do it before he comes in.
Nah, never mind. This is gonna ask.
I'm just gonna hum-da-dum-da-dum.
Yep.
Oh.
Don't see anything.
The body's gone.
Did you let him go?
No.
No, he froze to death. Someone took all his clothes.
I'm gonna say no. He's dead.
I'm very confused right now.
It's
Did
best
he run
that way.
away?
No, he is very much dead.
Where is he?
I'll just drop the illusion and just show the grotesque beheading and blood everywhere.
Oh.
This was for your benefit, but you asked too many questions.
You could have just told me instead of showing me.
I said he was dead and you didn't believe me.
you understand? You could just have explained that you're hiding him under. This was
I'm gonna put
very
the illusion
easy
back.
to navigate the conversation.
It's okay, Melissa.
Guys
All
are
this
too
happened
much.
after he died.
You lack very basic conversational skills.
That is beneath me.
And I lived in the woods.
And I talk to trees.
And
Oh man! All right, are you
we're
guys
done, we're
are you guys leaving the spire? Okay.
Yeah, I
All right.
assume that we're gonna have to make dex saving throws to get out.
No, you guys left a rope, so you're able to.
that's
It
right.
takes you a minute, but you're able to climb out and
Oh,
yeah, get back just fine.
I take my trap back.
Yeah, you can pick your trap back up. And you guys are back in the Dale of
I
Ice.
assume
What up?
I assume they've already found the Yeti at this point.
Um,
I don't know. This is what we originally went out to look for the Yeti, right?
Mhm.
We need to rest.
I don't know if we won this bet.
Oh yeah, you guys don't have to leave right away. You could.
Yeah,
you guys could take a rest in the.
I'm gonna actually opt
in
to
the
not
ship.
leave the spire.
Yeah, I want to rest.
I also want to search Krintas's body because we have yet to do that.
Mhm.
And then additionally, I want to find a way to wall off or block entrance to this spire.
Okay, let's just lay down. I'm very tired and I'm very injured.
Yeah.
Okay, so you search Krintas's body. He doesn't have much on him. He doesn't have any possessions. All he has is some messed up studded leather armor, and his longsword, which seems just like a standard longsword and longbow.
I'll just take his longsword for now.
Yeah. And as for blocking off the entrance, I'm not really sure what you're hoping to do. Are you thinking of doing it from the outside, like maybe filling the hole with snow or something?
Well, the spire is sticking out of the ground.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking, I guess I'm just over-engineering this. I was thinking about just collapsing the entrance to hide it.
You could just thunderwave it or something, maybe.
You could try to collapse the tunnel on your way out. Yeah.
That
You could
was the
try to
plan
do
I
that.
thought. Because we know it's there.
Yeah.
It's just I don't want anyone else digging too far. If they get down to this tunnel and realize that it's too much work to go through to get into it, they might just be
I
deterred.
got a question
Yeah.
that for the DM.
Mhm.
Will your mend work on those weapons that got damaged?
So I was about to get to that because
Yeah.
I have damaged weapons as well.
It will.
Okay.
You guys are able to. Funame is able to repair your guys' weapons. Yeah.
Also, should we use that scroll of sending to summon Valen?
No.
we don't have any netheries.
Yeah, you guys got
We're
some.
never-
Oh, we've got some books.
You do.
And I'm pretty sure it's
That's
another
exactly
tower.
what Valen was looking for too.
And I don't want to call her to the spire, which has the reanimation in it.
And
She could easily fix that and turn it against us just as Swizzle Stick did.
Yeah,
That's
you
true.
guys got some interesting information about
They
Flynn
are
because
pretty loaded, huh?
she's helped you guys out twice now, but Zan is painting a different picture of her. So
Zan's an asshole. Why do we trust him?
Zan is
that's
now.
that is true. You guys do just have two conflicting
Let's go back to
conflicting
town
things here.
and then tell Valin about the spire.
I kind of want to.
No, I'm not going to tell her about the spire. I just want to tell her about the books. And if she asks where we got them, we can tell her just exploration through the snow on a dead body.
I don't think she'll believe that.
We can say we encountered.
On a dead body?
Oh.
That's what I said, is on a dead body.
Or we can say we encountered Zan's simulacrum.
No, that's giving too much. Because
Probably not a good idea.
not only is she going to say where, we have to show her that we killed him. And additionally, if he was burned at the stake and she sees a live decapitated one, she's going to assume that we actually killed the real Zan.
That's what I'm sure she'll understand. You know how necromancers do.
Yeah, necromancers famously understanding people.
I mean, they understand
Famously.
death.
Yeah.
I don't
They
understand
understand
that.
lose the kill.
Anyways, okay, so let's rest here in the spire. Let's say 4 hours? Wait.
8 hours.
They need 8 hours.
Oh, they need 8. Okay, then we'll do 8. I'm going to do my, familiar bullshit.
Yep.
And
What are you getting?
I think a bat is still the way.
Batatui?
Yeah.
All right, Batatui.
Actually, this is Bata 3.
Oh, Batatui.
Yeah.
Patui got sucked.
Yeah, Batatui got sucked into a glass tube.
What?
Man, the horrible fates that have become your familiars. Yeah.
What happens? What's Milson doing during his long rest? Because I only need 30 minutes.
What?
Oh, you only need to take a short rest.
Oh, you're full health.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Mason would just need to sleep for 8 hours.
Okay, so he's not awake.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for sure.
Yep.
And I only need to meditate
For 4 hours. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Never mind.
You might as well just take a long rest.
Yeah, I was gonna try and show Milson some moves since he has a cool.
Oh, yeah.
You maybe later. That's a good idea though.
Yeah.
Since I have training with the Kusarigama, I have some cool.
Oh, and since it's a new day, do we get that 10 temporary?
Yes, we do.
Yes. So yeah, you guys can go ahead and get your long rest stuff. You guys are fine. You guys wake up in the morning in the spire, and yeah, as you guys emerge, the blizzard has still not let up. The weather is absolutely terrible, and it's been this way for almost a week now. Something has changed in Icewind Dale. As you guys are leaving the ice tunnel, Funame, did you want to try to collapse it behind you?
I did. I'm going to kick the decapitated head to the door, and then I'm going to try and collapse the tunnel.
Yeah. Go ahead and just expend a slot for Thunderwave. Yeah, I mean, you're able to just, boom, just angle it right in the ice cave. It all just shatters and falls down, and the snow just compounds onto it. And you're able to just completely block off the tunnel that was dug into the spire. Yeah, and you guys' axe beaks are patiently waiting at the top of the spire where you guys left them.
Oh no,
The ones you guys rented.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They were fine. They were only up there for a day. They're used to the cold. They kind of see you and go, bah! And you can see they're kind of hungry, but they're fine. You guys were only down there for 14, 16 hours.
So just to get the story straight, if we ever talked to Valin, we found the books on a body in the forest that was mangled by animals.
Okay.
Okay. Which forest?
The one we're in.
Oh.
You guys are not in
We
a
are
forest.
not in
Oh.
a forest.
Well,
You guys
then-
are in a tundra.
Then we found him on the tundra on the way, because we're between towns, right?
No, you guys are far off to the east.
Where that red
You guys are
X is.
over here. So you guys are far away from 10 towns. You guys went on the hunt for the Red Yeti to the east.
Okay, well then, you see where that mound is right there? The one that looks like a nipple that you're on?
Nipple!
That's the point which we're going to tell her we found the body mangled by the beast that we thought was the Red Yeti.
That's not a forest though.
Sorry, I thought we were further. I was looking at the circle. So, we'll just tell Valin, that's the nipple that we were at. That's where we found the body mangled by beasts as we searched for the Yeti.
I love these elaborate lies. It's great.
Okay.
If we see Valin,
If we see or talk to Valin, we have the books on hand.
I mean,
I'm-
Valin did help us out 2 times now.
I'm still willing to give her the books, but I'm not willing to give her information. Because the books had nothing consequential to anything other than history.
Mhm.
And we read them.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
There were nothing special.
Right. But it's still what she wants, and if we give her a portion of what she wants without the rest of the information that follows, then we keep ourselves safe from Valin. And additional, if we tell her where we found it and that it was mangled by animals, she's not going to be able to find the body.
I don't feel good about lying to Valin, though. I have a feeling that
But she turned your Bly eye to murder.
she's someone that killed me.
She melted the lid of the black cloaks for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
And
is
she
true.
wasn't above murder either.
So I'd see her as a friend.
You cut that guy's head off. I just kind of let it happen.
And you let Valin melt a guy. You didn't
The
try and stop
leader
her?
of the Black Cloaks.
You didn't try and
Yeah.
stop her.
All right.
Your moral victories are low,
I
sir.
think. I don't think your debate verb tactics will not work on me.
That's fine. Anyways, that is my proposition for what we should ever tell Valin if we run across her. That's it. You don't have to. I just think that would probably be the best way to approach it.
Okay, sure.
All right. Well, let's fuck off, right? There's nothing else for us to do
Yeah.
here?
You guys could start heading back to town.
Oh, we gotta find a medal.
Oh, you know what?
You guys can also try to keep finding the red yeti.
Sorry, before we collapse the cave,
Mm-hmm.
I have a job for you that
Oh.
you're gonna love.
What's this?
The heads of the basilisks.
Yes.
We need them.
Okay. Can I get those those two
I
baskets?
mangled
Yeah.
the stomach on one
Yeah,
of them.
yeah.
so it should be
You
fine,
can
right?
you can cut the heads off of
Yeah.
them.
Yes. I put them in my bag of holding.
Excellent.
2 basilisk heads.
Hmm.
And I don't look at them.
Yeah. Probably for the best.
All right. Now let's go to town.
All right.
Shouldn't we look for the other still? We have that
I'm sure that was the Yeti.
the basilisk? No, because when we got there, we saw there was something rolling in the health potion, and then it was like something was,
There was no fur ever found.
but something rolled around that health potion.
Could have been the basilisk. The basilisk climbed up and down. That's how it got to Mason, as it climbed through the hole.
But none of them are red.
They don't have to be red. The health potion absorbed it. We know it's a health potion because he gained life off of it. And it was absorbed. The pool was absorbed when he put his arm in it.
So we don't know if those are the others then, because if they absorb this, those are red.
We were following claw marks, and it had giant claws when it crawled out of the hole and from under the bed.
Yeah, but it's not like we're looking for a mystery monster. Everyone knows it's a red yeti we're looking for.
Again, this is our proof of the monster. Whether they believe they saw a red yeti or not is irrelevant to...
Oh, I see what you're saying. You're going to try to pawn it off as that the red yeti didn't exist and that this is the monster.
So you
I
don't
see.
think there is a red yeti?
I think that what we fought is good enough to turn in for the expectation that they are seeking, that there is something out there killing people.
Counterpoint. What if the Golden Dragoons come back with the Red Yeti fur?
I'm going to ask them if they want to look at a basilisk and say which one they find more valuable.
Yeah, but the crux of the issue is that they were looking for a Red Yeti.
Yeah, and the word says red yeti.
Yeah.
If we go out and get a meat shipment and we go and bring them water,
They'd be like, well, actually, this shit will fuck you up.
this stuff will still hydrate you.
It's straight up firewater. Well, then take the whole basilisk. Stuff the whole basilisk in the bag.
I think the basilisk will be useful in a fight against the little.
I think bringing the head has some utility. I agree with that.
Yeah, but if we're trying to prove that we dispatched a monster,
I think we should do our due diligence and search a little bit
Like a
more
head
before
is
we head
fine.
back.
okay. I don't think the red yeti exists because no one's ever seen it.
Absolutely.
They're going by the claws and assuming that it's a monster with size.
The whole point is that people have seen a Red Yeti or something that appears to be like a big red
Also-
creature.
We did just have a big rest. We could spend half the day looking for it. And then
Sure.
If not, we'll head back.
All right. If you guys are convinced it exists, I will follow you.
I mean, let's just give it benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. I'm not opposed to that.
That way we don't get something like, oh, Lieutenant Trial.
I just don't believe the red yeti exists, personally.
For sure.
But I am happy to follow you guys to look for the red yeti.
All right, let's browse around for the Red Yeti.
What's the plan? Okay, you guys are gonna stick around and try to see if you can
Yep.
find this red yeti.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Everyone, roll me a survival check.
Ooh, a 10 plus 2. Okay, 12.
We'll move to a dice.
That's 12.
Yep, same as me.
2 12s.
And 11.
Yeah, you guys spend a few hours combing around this area. Nothing. Visibility's low in the blizzard. It's really hard to search. And yeah, after a few hours, the early morning goes by, and yeah, no sign of any red yeti.
Let's go back to the town, or Kerkonig, I believe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or Kerdanevel.
Yeah, Kirkonig is the closer
Kerkonig
one where you
with
guys were at.
Feast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go back and check in with Feast and
Turpit.
Terps.
Yeah.
Sorry. Let's go check in with Terps and tell him we couldn't find the red yeti. And
So
see
we found another delight.
Well,
see if our little black cloak friend got caught.
I don't. Oh, yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't think Turbot cares about the red yeti. He just cares about the little
Yeah,
the
someone
thieves.
else told us about
the
the
invisible
Yeti.
dwarf man.
It was the golden dragoons.
But
yeah.
that we had that conversation at Kerkonig, right?
Yeah.
I believe.
I think we heard whispers or tavern gossip about the Yeti, right?
No, that was Levant and the golden
Levant.
dragoons.
Levant.
At
Right, right, Mr.
Kerkonig.
Bones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we had that at the tavern
okay.
at Kerkonig.
Yeah.
Okay, you right.
Yeah, let's go back to Kerkonig. It's
Do
a
it.
while. It's a while to the west. But
Yep.
Yeah, why
You want us
not?
to roll for
I guess well,
wandering in the blizzard?
No, you guys are fine. It's gonna take you a while to get back. It's gonna be late afternoon, just about to become nightfall, as you guys stumble your way back into Kirkonig. All right, and you guys are back. The stable boy says, "Oh, are you gonna turn in your axe beaks that you rented, or did you need to keep renting them for longer?"
Do we have
Oh,
plans to stay here for a
Kerkon.
day?
Wait, our axe beaks.
Bryn Shander.
They went to Bernshire.
Mhm.
Okay.
And the carriage, yeah.
I think I'll turn mine in. Yeah.
Stable boy, have the golden dragoons come back to town.
Oh, the dragoons! No,
Oh.
I haven't seen them yet.
Hmm.
They have not returned.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll pay you your silver, right?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I already paid him up for it.
Much appreciated.
Oh wait, I still got silver.
Yep.
Yeah, and you guys are back in Kirkonig, the town where the invisible thieves were running around.
Let's try and find Terps.
Yeah, you guys are pretty close to where the tavern is, the Northern Light. You guys could stop in there, see if he's in there.
Where's stable boy?
Boy.
Yes.
Where might Speaker Terpitz be bumbling about today?
well,
Probably drunk.
if he's not drunkenly searching for the thieves, he's in the tavern getting drunk. So just
so sad.
choose one of those two options, and you'll find him.
That's so fucking sad. Thank you, boy.
Of course.
Oh man, has anyone talked about the speaker's habits?
Well, it wasn't so bad until the thieving started.
Oh, but then
I think it's taking a toll on him being an old adventurer. You know, he's not really up for the snuff anymore, but he cares a lot about this town, and I think he's just been a little too into the sauce lately.
Thanks. Thank you. I needed to know if this has been like a ongoing.
Do you know if there have been any new thefts reported since we left?
Oh, good
He says, "Oh, last night, yes. Well, actually, yeah, it's actually important. Let me make sure I get this. Let me make sure I get this
Good
right.
call, Dale.
Yeah, good question
I mean,
there.
good call, Duckblade.
Detective Duckblade.
Darkwing Duck.
He says a small sack of pearls carved into decorative beads were stolen from the Frozen Far Expedition store, that adventuring store that you guys went to before. Yeah. And he said the owner's very upset. This is probably, besides that magical lantern, this is probably the most expensive thing that's been stolen. It seems to only be getting worse.
Pearls, decorative
Oh,
pearls.
this guy's getting gutsier.
Well. Let's see.
Let's pound the ass out of him.
Yeah, let's trap this guy. Let's get him good. That way, it's like, haha, we got him and this devil or basilisk, whatever.
The Yeti basilisk. A basilisk Yeti is terrifying.
Oh my
What?
gosh, that sounds terrifying.
A crossbred.
Basilisk
Well,
Yeti.
it's like midday still, right?
It's afternoon.
It's almost night.
Did we already set
You
up
guys
that?
spent a long time having to travel
that
back
trap?
to Caer Konig.
We have not. We are ready to. They're gonna provide the lantern.
Mhm.
I have the diamond. I got a lantern myself to project onto the diamond for light, and we're pretty much ready to do it. And
Yep.
then the idea is maybe cast an illusion in front of you, Mason, so you can stand literally right in front of it and not be seen.
Okay,
Or,
And then when they go to steal it, you literally just
sure.
so we'll have a new
I'll
development.
go along with that plan. That's fine. That's
We
fine.
could just hide this basilisk's heads right there, so when he runs.
Ah,
into it,
that's
oh,
a little-
God.
that's-
I
a little
feel like we're
extreme.
not gonna find out where he stashes it if we do that.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, let's. I'm down with the original plan. Let's go with that.
Okay.
And with no bear
Where
traps.
where do I stand, and can I get like a nice warm coat if I
That
have to
is a
stand
question
outside?
for the DM because I do not know the layout of the.
Yeah, no, I mean the layout isn't really that important. You know, it's just the front face of the inn. The lantern is just kind of there in front. It's kind of open snow. There's a few buildings nearby, but the town is pretty spread out. It'll be fairly easy to set up your guys' trap if that's what you're wanting to do.
All right.
And I do not want to use the bear traps because if someone else wanders by them, an innocent
You
bystander,
probably don't want to
they will get decapitated.
chomp off
with that thing.
a town person's leg. Yeah.
True,
We did by
you're-
nets.
you're
You guys
in
did
one
by nets.
town.
Yes.
We did
yeah,
by
you guys
nets.
did by
so,
nets, yep.
Yeah, just as a precaution. Am I standing outside for this at night? Okay. Just because I'm feeling a little role playing. Can I get like a really big, nice fur coat with something to cover my mouth so my breath doesn't?
Oh,
Since you are-
yeah,
since
very,
you are
very,
nice and big.
very good point. Yeah.
How about I give you my cloak?
Sure, as long as I got something to cover.
Yeah,
my,
and you can like
yeah,
wrap it around your
yeah.
face.
And
yeah,
mine
yeah.
has the wolf fur on.
Mhm.
Oh, cool.
So
yeah.
you're not gonna. They're not.
Yeah,
it's not gonna pass through the cloth.
yeah,
or
just
Yeah.
gonna have. I'm gonna be all wrapped up. I'm
Yep.
a big guy.
I know. That's
You
why I
are
said
big,
your
yeah,
face, I
and
was
you're
like,
gonna
the
have
cloak's
to.
gonna be
The
perfect.
minor illusion only goes
5
up to
feet.
5 feet, so you're gonna have to kind of like sit
Crouch,
down
yeah.
somewhere and kind of like curl up and just kind of keep an eye out.
Yeah,
While
I can do
Funame
that.
keeps the illusion up in front
I
of you.
could hunker down and with it, wrap myself up all cozy in this big fur coat. And,
Yep.
And just be quiet.
I mean, if you're coiled up, I think my cloak will cover you because I'm about 5'8".
Yeah, that would go to like my fucking knees, maybe.
Well, if you're-
I
if
mean
you're
for the
crouched.
yeah, if you're crouched in a ball, I mean for the most part,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say that you guys are able to get this trap in place. So Mason is at the where next to the lantern, kind of crouched down. Where are you two guys at?
I am. You mentioned that you were able to climb out a window, correct?
Yes.
And the window faces the front of the inn.
Yes.
It does, yeah.
You and I are going to hang out by the window, I think, is the most accessible place while Mason is on the ground.
I could be on the roof.
How visible will you be on a roof?
I can be pretty stealthy. I'm pretty dang stealthy.
And do I have a net, or am I just gonna grab him?
Or is somebody else gonna have the net?
I mean, he can manage the net. I need to use the bat. So my immediate vision will be focused through the bat.
For a second, I'm just gonna have a bat.
I'm gonna get my slugger. No, I
crack him on the head.
I'm gonna be using the bat. So I will be indisposed of until the time calls.
And I can jump off the roof without taking damage.
Right, but then is he gonna operate the net?
I mean, I could jump off and tackle the net on him.
So you're gonna hold on to the net. So we're not gonna lay the net down then.
No, whatever's most efficient. I mean,
Okay.
We know how nets work.
I'm on my place.
You can wildly coyote his ass.
Just don't get Mason caught in the net.
I won't.
Okay. I think that's the plan then.
Intentional.
Okay.
And then I'll keep the bat under the overhang so it's not visible.
Oh yeah. Gotcha.
Oh, that. Sorry.
Mhm.
I was thinking like I could be on the roof and I could attach my rope to the net and do like a Scooby-Doo type.
I
thing.
thought that's what the plan
That-
was.
exactly. That's it.
But-
Okay, so do you want to put the rope like under the net underneath the snow, and then when whoever you're trying to trap gets near, you're gonna like pull the net up?
That's what I think would be best.
Okay. Okay.
How are you gonna conceal the rope?
Yeah, the rope is the only thing. Yeah.
Oh. Well.
That's why I was hoping that Mason would. I want to keep Mason free in case the net misses. Because
Right.
we can't put a net 360 around this lantern.
Not
We've only
at all.
got one net.
Okay.
I like your idea of tossing it out. I just want to make sure we don't catch Mason in the toss.
We'll just have to count. We have to just count our blessings where it's at. I mean, if Melissa gets caught and the guy gets caught, the guy's caught, right? Unless we just split him up.
Yeah, I mean that he's
Okay.
you're trapped in here with me.
Exactly.
Right? Okay, cool. Because my plan is that if he somehow starts to get away, I'm going to send a bat at him and then cast darkness. Right? That's my failsafe.
If-
Because he's going to be extremely lost, and we're going to see a black sphere running around hitting everything on its way out.
Okay.
And we can just follow a giant black sphere.
If Melissa and him get trapped both in that, Melissa
Isn't
has
darkness
hammer.
a static spell?
No, I can cast it on something.
And it'll follow it around. I
Mhm.
thought it would just like create say orb of darkness and then.
No, you cast it on
Okay.
something.
All right.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a lot cooler than it seems.
So a magical point that spreads from a point that you choose within a range of to fill a 15-foot radius.
So, just to be clear, instead of the Scooby-Doo trap, I'm throwing the net. And then it'll get both Melissa and the guy, and then we'll just wail
Well,
on them.
the idea is not to catch Mason in the net again.
I'm either or. And then Melissa's bonus points.
Yeah,
if I
so
get
to
Melissa.
answer your question, Jeff, it says, isn't being worn or carried. The darkness emanates from the object and moves with it. So I just have to cast it on a creature, and then it just follows the creature wherever it goes.
Sure. All right. Yeah, I'm settled for what I need to do.
Cool.
And as you guys are all like planning this out, Terps, the speakers, has kind of been just like hovering around you guys this whole time, and he's like, and when you guys have the plans finalized, he goes, okay, and where am I gonna be at?
Actually, you have the perfect job.
Yes.
Mason,
Okay, tell me.
Where did the guy run to? You followed him on the rooftops. Out which direction?
You mean Duckblade?
Duckblade.
Yep.
Sorry.
East.
East, northeast, west. What was it?
He went northeast.
Northeast.
Northeast. Turpitz,
Yes.
I would love for you to hang out northeast.
Oh, to catch that bugger if he gets away.
Yes. But he will try and avoid you on his way in, so just act stupid.
I'll be ready.
I'll be
I got
ready.
Exactly. That's all I want him to do.
I can do
I have
that.
Turpitz my hook with the rope. That's the like if you see someone coming or if we warn you, pull the string to trip them.
Ah, yes.
Only if we give you the signal.
Yeah, please don't do it prematurely.
Perfect. Corey, give me 2 bottles of wine. I'm going northeast to catch this bugger if he escapes.
All right.
All right. Good on ye, adventurers. I'll be awaiting my position with open eyes and ears. And he as he walks away, you hear the cork of a bottle pop
The code
open,
word is brandy.
and he just kind of just like stumbles off into the snow in the night.
Okay.
Okay,
perfect.
so you guys are all set up. The light off the fake magical lantern is going. Funame, you're keeping your constant concentration on keeping up the illusion spell for Mason. Duckblade, you're hanging out near the window on the roof, just like ready with the net.
Oh, there's another piece to this.
Mhm.
Obviously, I'll be looking through the bat's eyes, but I want to make Tirpitz, on his way to the east, talk about how the lantern is back.
Oh, okay, yeah. He'll talk about the lantern.
Just on his way, drunkenly, the lantern's back. The
Yeah,
lantern's
yeah.
back.
All right,
How cool
and
the
a
new lantern is.
a few hours go by. The aurora borealis in the sky has been up for a couple hours. The blizzard is still going, but it's lighter than normal. It's just heavy snowfall. It's probably about midnight, I would say. And Mason, you're the first to hear it. You just hear the of someone walking in the snow. And as you lift your head up and take a look, you see these footprints just
He
being
can't.
made.
He can't.
Oh, he can't look out through the other side of the illusion?
We covered this last time.
Okay.
It has to be
That's
both
right.
ways.
You hear the crunch. You guys, because everyone's on the lookout, you guys see the footsteps being made. Just the. So you guys are able to fill Mason in on the.
All right, so
And,
I'm
the-
gonna tell him that I hear the crunching of the footsteps.
I see it.
Does my passive perception see anything extra?
Nothing extra. Nope. But you guys are well aware of the footsteps, and it stops right at the base of the lantern, and
So I can see him with my bat vision.
Can you tell me how is he right in front of me?
Well, that's why I'm talking to the DM. I
You
have
don't.
bat
You
vision.
don't see anything with the bat vision.
He's not an object.
No, but whatever it is invisible.
Bats.
Do you see the
Use
footprints?
Oh, bats have
echolocation.
blind sight. I'm
Yes.
sorry.
That's why I'm like-
I'm thinking of your owl.
No.
Yeah, you see a dwarf-like figure approach
figure.
approach the lantern. Does anyone speak Dwarvish?
I do.
Hold on.
Okay, Mason, you hear oh, I'll be damned. They went out and bought another lantern, huh? Oh, Nildar will be happy to get a second one. Yep, Nildar. And yeah, he reaches up and you hear the creaking of the hooks as he starts trying to lift the lantern off of its base. Everyone can enact the plan.
Okay, I will reach out and touch face. I'm gonna both hands as I assume. Oh man,
I'm telling you where it's at because of the bat. So you know it's right in front.
It's just
of
right
it.
in
just
front of the
right in
lantern,
front?
trying to
Oh,
grab
All
it.
right,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna give a big wide lunging bear hug to grapple this guy.
I'm also
Okay.
going to send the bat at the same time at the dwarf
Okay,
to latch onto it with the bat itself.
okay. And then Duckblade, what are you doing?
I'm throwing the nets.
All right, throw in the
Sure.
net.
Actually, I'm gonna wait for. I'm waiting for. I'm
It's okay. You're gonna.
Yeah, I mean, it would get both of you. I mean,
And sure, whatever. Let's throw the net. Let's throw the net.
Hold on. I'm holding my action to see what Mason does, and if it looks like it's fumbling, I'm gonna throw the net.
okay, all right.
that
So
sounds
you're
great.
waiting.
That
You're
sounds
ready.
better. That
You're
sounds
ready
way
with the
better.
net just in case Mason doesn't seem to have him. Yeah. Okay, Mason, roll an athletics check as this dude is gonna try to not be grappled by you.
You're going to hit a
Okay.
nat 20 right here.
That is a 7 plus 7. That's 14.
14. And the creature rolled an 11. Mason, you have this creature in a grapple, and you hear in Dwarvish, because you're able to understand. You hear, "Oh God, get the fuck off me!" And you feel what you're holding on to suddenly start to expand,
Oh.
and it grows bigger and bigger until it's bigger than you are. It's still invisible. It's bigger than you. Whereas before, you're holding this thing, and your arms are like this. You have it, and then all of a sudden, it starts going bigger, and you're barely holding on to it at this point, and you can feel that this thing is tall.
All right. Throw the net.
I assume my bat slashed onto him.
It is, yes.
Okay, great.
Is it still invisible?
It is, and it will go visible in just a second, but I'm gonna need you guys to roll some initiative. This is probably gonna be a quick one, but I still need the initiative regardless.
Oh, wow.
Another funnel.
Good job, Jeff. That's more 20s in a single day than you've had in 9 weeks.
Okay.
Both for initiative.
Both for initiative too. Not for life game. Or passing
Saving throws or
critically
anything.
passing those or nat 20ing those checks for my tattoos. No, it's gotta be for initiative on a fucking thief.
or calling to Imlater for bonus life points.
Or call no, not for that. It's gotta be for this fucking thing.
Okay, I'll set the stage here in just a moment.
Are you gonna toss the net? Did you toss the net?
Yes, he did.
Not that, but I'm planning on it. But combat initiative.
Yeah, no, you can still toss the net. You do know that Mason still has his arms wrapped around this thing. It's just, it's suddenly grown a lot bigger, and it's now just about to turn visible. But let's get the initiative in there. Okay, we got that.
Did the armor grow with it?
It sure did. Let's see. Mason, what'd you roll?
21.
21. Okay. And Funame.
8. A sad, pathetic 8.
8 plus what? Nothing? You got 0?
Oh, 3. 8 plus... No, that was with the plus 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
wow.
that was just 8. Because I rolled a 5.
Oh.
And Duckblade. 13. And then don't forget to roll initiative for your bat as well.
7. So just almost as bad as I did.
7 plus 1, so it'll be 8.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
1 dex on the bat.
All right, it is Mason's turn up first, and as this thing grows, it turns visible, and you see this. So it looks like a dwarf, but its skin is gray. Gray and ashy, not like the pale hardened skin of the dwarves. And instead of like a coarse black or red beard, this thing has a fluffy white beard. Everyone roll a history check for me to see if you guys know what this is.
Nothing. I got a 2. No bonus.
Another 2. Wow.
17.
Oh, okay.
Very nice.
Mason, you know that this is a Duergar, who are the evil versions of, quote-unquote, evil versions of dwarves who live underground. And let's see what other useful...
And do I know that that's how big they are?
No, so with that good roll that you got, you know that they have the innate magical power within themselves to make themselves grow. So you know that most Duergar are tyrannical, evil dwarves that live in the Underdark.
Tyrannical evil.
Yep,
Wow.
and they work tirelessly to expand their subterranean kingdoms. You know, with that very good roll, you know that the Duergar were once dwarves before their greed and endless delving beneath the earth brought them into contact with the Mind Flayers. And they were held in captivity for generations by the Illithids, and eventually they evolved into these Duergar who are no longer dwarves anymore.
Okay, so they're their own thing, and they're like pretty fucking.
And they're
evil.
pretty fucked up.
Okay.
And
alright.
for some reason, this thing is on the surface, turning invisible, stealing items
Random
from
crap.
people's houses.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
yeah.
I'm gonna talk to him in Dwarvish. I'm gonna be like, "What's a Duergar doing out here?"
He says, he says, it ain't none of your damn business.
Well, you're stealing just random crap and lantern. I'm very confused. Go back home. Can I convince you to go back home?
He says, nope.
Okay.
He says, you found me out, and if you get back to our base near here, Nildar will have me head. So, I guess I'm killing the threes of you.
Okay. Well, I guess if that's the line of action you want to, if that's the course of action you want to take, I'll meet you with that sentiment.
What did he say?
And I run down like this
Yeah,
is
yeah,
Duergar, this is the evil underground dwarf, and he's got a
Chip on his shoulder.
there's a guy Nildar who's gonna kill him if we know about all this. So we gotta take this guy out. I'm gonna hand Prophet. Well, I'm gonna. Are we in a net?
Why is this not working?
No,
I don't think he threw
no,
the
not
net
that,
yet.
not that.
Okay.
gonna need
I'm gonna say hold
gonna
off
need
on
to
that
reload
net,
this
or try to
page.
get him.
What's wrong?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
the
just push
stupid
him away
roll
a step
20 is
away.
just
Okay.
Well, you should do the refresh with that issue.
yeah, I am.
Like, I
just
could
don't
either net
understand.
him,
There we
or I
go.
could probably try and paralyze him with one of my.
All right,
poisons.
I'm gonna try and strike this guy with basically everything I got.
Oh shit! alright. Hell yeah!
I'm gonna knock this guy's fucking block off.
Nice.
I'm gonna call Prophet's name out
Mm-hmm.
with which makes my strength mod 23.
Profitability.
Which gives me a plus what this plus what? I can't remember.
It turns your strength to 23, I believe.
Yes, yeah.
Yep.
Which what's the modifier? on that?
It'll give you an extra +1 to your attack and a
Okay.
+1 to damage. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
All right. So I'm gonna call out Prophet's name and give him a good old whack, hopefully.
All right.
So this is a plus. It'll be a +9 to hit on this.
Here we go.
12.
That's a 12 hit.
12 total. Let me see. It does not.
Amazing. All right.
You bring your warhammer down, and his whole hand is about the size of your entire torso, and he just grabs the tip of your warhammer as you swing it, and he kind of just like pushes you back with it, and he says, "Puny."
Amazing. Hey, that's what I get my 3 on. This is so disheartening. I was
Seems
ready
legit.
to clock this guy so fucking hard.
That sucks, dude.
Okay. Oh, man, I am a little frustrated, but that's okay.
It happens.
Yeah.
Got to bounce back.
Yeah. All right, that's. I guess as my bonus action, I'm gonna shield myself because I feel like a critical hit's gonna come right after my 3.
Yep.
So that's usually how these things go. I'm gonna give myself +2 to AC.
Man, you rolled a 14. Why that wound? There we go. So you did. I'm sorry. What'd you do, Mason? I had to
Bonus
fix that.
action, I use Shield of Faith
Shield of Faith. Perfect.
on myself to bring myself up to 20. I can't wait for that 21 crit.
Well, it is the Duergar's turn, and he is huge, and he takes like a pickaxe off of his back, but it's also like enlarged with him. So this pickaxe is almost like the length of your entire body,
Amazing.
and he's gonna try to swing it at you. Here it comes.
Oh my goodness.
It was exactly 21.
What did I tell you?
This shit This isn't scripted, by the way.
What did I tell
you
you?
guys can see the rolls. You guys can see the rolls that these creatures do. He rolled a 21 for 15 piercing damage. That's insane.
Because of course he did.
Because of course he did.
Because of course I roll a 3. I use my special ability. I whiff it, and then I get crit. This is the story of every combat.
This is the story of a Mason.
This is every combat with Mason.
Holy shit. That's fucking crazy. That is it for the Duergar's turn.
All right, so it's 15.
15 piercing damage as this giant war pick creases through your chest armor and impales you in the stomach.
Okay, well, I do that 10 temporary,
Yep.
which is good.
Yep.
So I'm down to 17 because of that.
Yep. And it is Duckblade's turn. Duckblade, you're hanging out on the roof, and now it doesn't seem like Mason really has the situation under control
and do
anymore.
I need to do a Constitution?
You do.
Yeah.
Yep. DC 10. So you just got to roll 10 or higher on the con.
I don't think the net's gonna help much here.
Yeah, this guy is huge now. He's
oh.
12 feet tall.
That's a 5, of course.
Plus your con
Oh, plus my con is 1.
7? Or so 6.
Yeah, 6.
You lose concentration on
All right,
Shield of Faith.
amazing.
About how far away is this?
He is about a 10-foot jump away from you,
Oh, nice.
off the roof. Yeah.
For sure. Then I will poison my my silver short sword.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'll do the Kusarigama.
Okay. Yeah. As a bonus action, you can take your vial out and go ahead and use up some of that
I'll
poison
use
there.
my paralyzed poison on it.
All right.
And now I'm gonna jump off and try and stab him right in the head.
Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, you leap off. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
14 plus 7.
That hits.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll damage, and then we'll do the poison after.
6 plus 5.
Ooh. God damn. All right.
At least somebody could hit something.
And then what's the DC on the poison?
13.
13. Okay. The Duergar is going to have advantage. Dwarves and Duergars have resistance against poison. So he's going to roll this at advantage here. And he made it. He is not poisoned.
Done. I'll try. At least I did a good hit on it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta go hit.
Anything else from you, Duckblade?
I'll use my movement and use my attack. I'm good.
You still got your... and you used your bonus action. Yep. All right. Funame, it's your turn, and you're looking out the second-story window. And the Duergar is already looking pretty fucked up. Duckblade, you hit it really good, and you just, like, sliced it, and he's just like, ugh. You guys think that, like, these guys are kind of all bluster, you know, and that when they're big, maybe they hit hard, but they still kind of, you know.
If I would have hit this guy, I would have atomized this motherfucker.
Yeah, you might have.
I was gonna hit him with that and a holy.
How tall is he?
And a holy smite.
He's 12 feet tall.
I thought he was gonna be bigger.
Look at fire blast this guy.
I'm absolutely gonna give him the bee's knees.
I would have 2d8 plus a fucking holy smite. He would have vaporized. He would just.
Oh, and just remember, if you guys are actively trying to not kill him, you guys can specify non-lethal damage.
Yeah.
Which will keep him alive.
Gotcha.
Do we want to do it?
I'm just saying that's up to that's up to you guys. That's up to you guys.
We want to pacify him.
Can I do something absolutely stupid?
No.
If it works.
Do it, man.
I want to jump out the window and then cast Scorching Ray on him, and then as he goes down, I want to stand on his chest as he falls.
Sure.
Okay. You can go for the theatrics. You will have to roll for it. Are you gonna Scorching Ray him as you're jumping?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
If I have to do extra for it, I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, of course you're gonna. You're trying to do a superhero move. I'm gonna make you roll an acrobatics check.
I am not gonna pass that. Oh my god.
You have good dex.
Dex is okay. 17.
It's your second best score. You don't. It's up to you. You don't have. You don't have to do this.
I'll go for it. Even if I slip and fall,
You'll still be able to cast your spell. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just for theatrics.
13.
Oh, nice.
Plus your dex.
3.
16. That's good.
Okay.
All right, dude. You jump out. You start throwing off scorching rays. Start firing them off.
Okay.
You get
plus 6.
You get three blasts.
Yeah, plus 6.
And it's what is it? 1d8 damage.
Ooh.
It's more than that.
Okay,
It's
16
2d6.
hits. Go ahead and roll damage now.
2d6.
Yep, just because you might bring him down.
1.
And
Two.
2. Okay, so 3 for the first hit. Okay, go ahead and do the second one.
11. So that's plus
Yep, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
3.
Yep.
5.
8.
Okay, he's still not down yet. He's looking very fucked up.
So
16 plus
That hits. Okay, yeah, he's going down. Yep.
5.
Yep.
Okay.
You got
All right,
it.
non-lethal.
Okay, non-lethally. All right, Funame, you do exactly as you said. You leap out the window. Scorching ray, scorching ray, scorching ray. He just boom, boom, boom. He goes down, and you land gracefully on top of his chest.
Does he shrink?
He does. As soon as the last scorching ray hits him, and he hits the ground, Funame lands on top of him, and then he slowly starts to shrink back to size, and he just is a regular short ass dwarf again.
I
And-
take both feet off his chest and put one on the ground, but keep one on his chest.
Yeah, and you guys are out of combat.
Yeah, I'm.
I keep my hand in front of his face like I'm ready to cast something.
Yeah, yeah,
Mason is fucking embarrassed.
yeah. So he's kind of like, ugh. You can see he's like on the verge of unconsciousness, and but he's still there. He's not dead, but you guys fucked him up really good, and he just goes, "Oh, what are you all looking at me for? Just kill me." He's speaking in Dwarvish, so Mason's the only one who's able to understand.
This is what I can do. This now. I can't.
It's my turn to play.
I know, right? Well, I can't fucking do combat, but I can translate Dwarvish.
Yes.
Well, and I'll tell him, I was like, we're not going to kill you. But
He says, that's going to be your last mistake. Nildar
yeah,
will
who's-
come for all of you.
who's Nildar, if you don't mind?
He says, well,
That's so cordial.
he's the leader of my Duergar outpost.
Oh.
And he spits some blood and he says, and that's all the information you're going to get out of me.
Okay. Well, that's nifty. Well, we can't just let you go. We have to turn you into the speaker. Where are you hiding all this stuff?
He doesn't say anything.
Okay, all right. You want to tie him up, Duckblade, and we can hand him over to the speaker?
Oh, yeah, let's get this punk.
And that's pretty much all.
Well, no, tie him up. He's just gonna burst out.
I don't think he's. How do we stop him from drawing?
It's a spell.
That's a spell.
Oh,
It's not a spell
it's-
specifically. It's an innate ability
Innate
that they
ability.
have.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. Well, let's see what Turpitz wants to do with them.
All right. Well, 2 of us are gonna have to stay for one of us to go get Turpitz because he's on the other side of town.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's to the northeast. He's waiting for the
You want to
Duergar
go
come,
run
yeah.
and find him because you're really fast.
Sure, why not?
You're the ninja between us.
Yep.
That's true.
Yeah, Duckblade, you run off. You find Turpitz holding 2 empty wine bottles, just kind of like lying in the snow. And it's been snowing all night, so like it takes you a second because as a white dragonborn, like his skin and scales are white, but then you finally make out like just his face, just like out of the snow, and he's just going.
Good job.
And you wake him up.
You
and
got him, Turpitz. You got him.
You rouse him awake, and he follows you back to join
So
everyone else.
I have a question for you, Mason. Do you
Yeah.
think we could at least threaten him?
I don't think he'd listen.
Oh, okay.
I honestly, if I know anything about Duergars,
Mm-hmm.
if I know anything about Duergars, these little cunts are. Sorry, I can't say the C word on YouTube.
You can say the C word.
Not on YouTube.
Not on YouTube.
Or
Oh.
Twitch. Not on Twitch. You can't say
Oh,
the C
you
word
can
on
for
Twitch.
sure
Yeah.
say it on Twitch.
No,
I watch some Australian guys, and they say
Oh.
it all the time.
Oh,
There's a-
interesting. Yeah.
It's one of the no-no words.
Yeah. Anyway, so these little bastards.
Here's Turpitz again. Just in case anyone's
These little
wondering.
bastards are. They're. I'd put them a couple steps above. I don't know. kobolds. You know, they're just kind of.
But you know that they work with mind flayers, right?
Little greedy, malicious little bastards. They're not gonna be. I don't think we can convince him of anything.
Did you share with us that they work with mind flayers?
Oh yes, I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna enter his mind.
Go ahead. I mean, nothing could.
I would like to enter his mind and tell him that the mind flayers told us about this ability.
Yeah, so you start speaking into his mind, and he just gets like this confused look on his face. He doesn't speak common.
Oh, well then
Yeah.
you want to relay what I say to him through his mind?
I can't.
We're all connected.
I can go into his mind.
Yeah.
No,
No.
you're the interconnecting point, Funame. You're the one who has to like go and tell everybody like each thing.
Oh, well then tell me in Dwarvish, and I will repeat it to him.
What? Okay, this is weird. What do you want to say?
What I just said.
Something about the mind flayers.
What do you want to say about the mind flayers?
I was just saying the mind flayers. We've worked with the mind flayers.
I don't. That was a long time ago. They became what they were because of the mind flayers. I'm not sure they're like in cahoots with the mind flayers right now. They're just.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying that they are.
No,
they serve the mind flayers.
They
No.
They
No, that's
became-
just how
yeah,
that's
yeah.
just how they became what
That's
they were.
that's
yeah.
like anthropology. You want me to give him an anthropology lesson? Like
I'm gonna do a Dumb and Dumber, and I'm just gonna go into his mind and make the most annoying sound I possibly can.
Yeah, he's just lying on the floor, just like blood. And he's just like, "Oh."
Tell him he can make it stop whenever he's ready.
At this point, Duckblade and Turpitz arrive, and Turpitz sees you guys and goes, good job, team, great work.
Good work.
I held up
Yeah,
on my end. No one came.
Good job, Turpitz.
Good job, everyone.
You did a great job, Turps. We're
Oh.
all counting on you.
Thank
And,
you.
You know what this?
Is it bright out here? And it's like midnight for you guys.
The lantern's still going though.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. He's like, oh.
You know what? I'm gonna
Lay on hands.
I'm gonna lay on hands for one to cure his migraine, just so we can have a conversation with this guy.
Yeah. He shakes it off a little bit. He feels a little bit better, and he goes, all right, I'm here.
All right, now your head's a little bit less foggy.
Yes.
Do you know what this guy is?
Oh, God's be, it's a Duergar, ain't
Yeah,
it?
Duergar, yeah.
I fought a couple of them back in the day when I was an adventurer.
Yeah, this is.
This is just
okay. Sorry, he's constantly just thinking about the good old days.
Yeah.
Oh no! Now look at me.
He says he gets like a very serious look on his face for a second, and he says, well, this isn't good. Duergars aren't known to work alone,
Well,
and the only thing they care about is expanding their settlements. And if this one is here, this close to town, this is a serious issue.
well, I'll tell you, he did say that he had an outpost nearby, and then he's working for, or his boss is, I assume, also a Duergar called Neljar.
Yeah, Turpitz goes, we need to get more information out of him. We need to find this location of this outpost and take care of it before it becomes a bigger problem.
Well, he's really messed up right now, but
I'm doing what
Turpitz,
I can.
Turpitz lifts his knee up and he smashes his foot into the Duergar's face. And you guys just see like a spurt of blood. The Duergar's nose is broken and like one of his eye sockets is caved in. And Turpitz jumps onto the floor and starts like choking him and goes, "Tell me what I want to know!"
I put my hand on his shoulder and I say, I don't think he can hear you, and I'm still going in the guy's head.
The Duergar is like going in and out of consciousness, and like he looks over to you, Mason, and he says, "Please make it stop."
okay, I would like stop doing the noise thing. I think well, I'm gonna tell him in Dwarvish. I was like, will you tell us what we want to know? Like let us know. I'm gonna be firm with him.
Make an intimidation check
All right.
at advantage because of everything that is happening.
This guy is just, all right. That is a 15.
That is enough. You're
All
good.
right.
I'll stop the noise.
Yeah,
yeah.
he goes, oh, please just make everything stop.
Okay. I'm gonna motion you to stop the noise, and I'll say, Terps, I think he'll speak. Do you speak Dwarvish, Terps?
Ooh, does he speak Dwarvish? I can find that out in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Nope. He
All right.
doesn't.
Okay, I'm gonna let him know. It's like I think he's ready to talk. I'll translate.
He goes, Terps goes, okay.
Calm down.
Okay.
And I'll let him
Okay.
know. I'll be like, I'll let the Duergar know. I said, I can make this keep going anytime I want.
He goes, oh God, just anything but this. I'd rather die.
I hear you say keep going, and I go.
No.
He just goes, oh.
And then I'll stop him.
Oh,
I'll be
okay,
like,
so I'll
okay, see,
Oh.
see that?
You common folk have such strange powers. But he goes, listen,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I know. Just promise me, Surface Dweller, that you won't tell Nildar that I told you.
I can promise you that.
He says, my name is Crick.
Crick.
K-R-I-K.
Why give us your
thanks,
name
Greg.
if you don't want us to tell him?
Yeah, I mean, it's just formalities.
Oh.
Do you have
But,
both thumbs?
Yeah, that's funny. I didn't even think about that. So he says Nildar Sunblight commands this outpost on the outskirts of Caer Konig. Nildar is searching 10 towns for Chardalin. And you guys know Chardalin. You remember that Chardalin club you found where the blacksmiths were telling you that was evil demon-cursed material, and Mason, you threw it into the lake.
I did.
Yep. And the guy you encountered who was holding the Chardalin seemed to be out of his fucking mind.
Yeah.
He was all frostbitten, but he was still, like,
Yeah.
berserking on you guys. So he says, Nildar is searching 10 towns for Chardalin on behalf of his father, Zardarok Sunblight, who commands a much larger fortress in the mountains. Zardarok is obsessed with Chardalin and is forging a dragon out of it.
What?
Yeah, you can. They're material dragons.
The outpost was built close to Caer Konig for a reason. Once 10 towns is destroyed, the Duergar plan to use this outpost as a staging area for a raid against the mines in the Dwarven Valley nearby, which the dwarves of 10 towns live in. The Battlehammer clan, they all live in Kelvin's Cairn, which is right close to Caer Konig, where you guys are.
Oh wow. I'm going to relay all of this.
Welcome to phase 2 of the campaign, gentlemen.
Oh, shit. So 10 towns after. Wait. Can you elaborate about 10 towns being destroyed?
He says, well, I've only been told what Nildar told me, and that's all he said. He said his father was planning on wiping out 10 towns, and then from there launching a full frontal attack on the dwarves, making this whole area ours.
Oh wow. Okay. I'm gonna let everybody know what exactly this guy just
Yep.
told me about all of that.
Thank you.
Wow. That's a lot. I'm sure that's a little ambitious. I'm not sure you Duergars can take on 10 towns, but
He says, and he's just like coughing up blood, and he says, "You'll all be dead in a 10-day."
okay. All right. That's enough out of you. What is the Chardalin stuff?
He says, well, as I said, I only know what my superiors told me, but
No, you don't.
Zardarok seems to think that this Chardalin is some type of precious, almost religious material that he's been told by our gods to build a dragon out of. Oh, and it's glorious.
I think we.
And it's almost done. And when it breathes its fiery breath upon 10 towns, there will be nothing that any of you can do to stop it.
Wilson,
Yeah.
can you ask him who his gods are?
I was just about to ask him who are your gods.
That is a
What
good
deities
question. I
do
don't
you
know it
represent?
offhand. Give me just a second here.
Can you also ask him the location?
Of the outpost?
Mm-hmm.
Fortress,
He just said nearby, but I do need to know where
Yep.
exactly.
And for if he doesn't want to give it up, break his finger, lay on hands to heal it, then break it again.
No.
I'll break it. You lay on hands, and then
No.
I'll break it again.
I was gonna make him drink the Mystical Tiefling potion.
I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think anything should drink that.
It's the liquefied
Yeah.
keratin I have here.
I don't think literally anything. There's zero.
Their god, their patron deity is Deep Duergar.
Okay.
Yeah. Deep Duergar.
What is that?
It's a Duergar.
Make a religion check if anyone wants to know about Deep Duergar.
That's a 3. I don't know anything.
11.
11, 8. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense that you guys wouldn't really know much about it. An
Okay.
evil god for an evil race that doesn't really come to the surface that often. Yeah.
Is
you,
it abyssal?
you guys wouldn't know anything
demon?
about it. You don't know. Yep, you don't know.
Okay.
Well, I speak abyssal, which is why I asked.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, tell us where that outpost is.
He says, sure, I'll tell you. Nildar will take care of you scumbags when you arrive.
Cool.
He points in a direction, and you guys can see in the distance past Caer Konig, there's a large hill with some trees, and he says about a quarter-day journey past that hill. Give Nildar my regards when he's slitting all your throats.
I assume you relay that to us.
I'll tell you guys where the outpost is, and I'll say that's where Nildar is.
Can I tell him to point it out on a map and make an illusionary map in front of him?
I mean, you can just take your map out.
But I think we could roughly tell like on. The
yeah,
map.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah, it
okay.
doesn't
Yeah,
seem.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, if
It's
he's
a
pointing
big-
to a mountain range,
yeah. I mean, you guys are able to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you
Okay,
guys are
okay,
able to
never mind,
figure it
never
out.
mind.
It's like quarter day this way. You know, we got a little
Make
bit of
it right at the-
cartography
at the
knowledge.
pebble.
If we're always
Yeah.
using maps.
Exactly. Yeah,
you know.
yeah. You guys
I
will
think
be
we
fine.
can suss that
Cartographers.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I said a little bit of cartography knowledge since we're like constantly using maps. We're adventurers, and if someone says,
Oh yeah, you guys have the base.
come
Yeah,
on.
yeah, you guys have the
Let's
base
just-
knowledge.
we don't need to get too pedantic about that.
Turpitz
Yeah.
has not said a word since you guys have relayed all this information,
Uh-huh.
and he finally speaks up and he says,
Oh, I'll tell him about that dragon too.
yeah. If you'll tell him everything, he'll go. Well, I must be off. I need to head to Bryn Shander post haste. The speakers need to hear of this.
We need to go to
I was
Bryn
about to
Shander
say,
too.
I'll join you.
He says, well, adventurers, I don't feel comfortable with my town being this close to this outpost. I plan on gathering a few of the guards, putting this son of a bitch in a carriage and taking him to Bryn Shander. I'd be more than happy for you all to meet me there, but I must ask you all a favor.
Yeah.
Can you go scope out this outpost, see the number of their forces, what it's like? I have a feeling if maybe this Duergar doesn't return, maybe they'll come looking for him. I don't want my townspeople to be in danger. I would feel much safer if I knew that the Axe Speaks were on top of this.
I respect that request. I think it's wise of you to not leave your town undefended during this.
And he says, as soon as you are done, meet me in Bryn Shander. I'm assuming, hopefully, we'll get more information out of this guy. And, Axe Speaks, I have a feeling we're going to need you.
Okay. I'm down to quest to the Duergar hovel, the Duergar outposts. Yes, let's do that.
Yeah, I'm down.
So-
After I'm done healing my wounds. Maybe another day. Give it another day so we get those sweet, cool hit points. But yeah, I'm all right with that.
And Duergar's going live with Turpitz and the rest.
Yep.
Okay.
He's taking some guards. He's going to leave half the guard in the town, and he's going to take half the guard with him on the road to deliver the Duergar to Bryn Shander
And
safely.
he's not tied up. He's in the cage, right? Like,
Yeah. Turpitz gathers all the guardsmen and stuff, and they bring a big carriage with a big cage on the back, and they toss him inside.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I think. Do we want to do anything else?
I have thoughts. I have things.
Yeah.
First of all, what's on his body?
Yeah. You can give him a quick search around.
Just a handy.
Let's see.
You can give him a reach around if you want. It gets bigger. He's a grower.
He's big.
Sorry.
He's good.
Not much. He has a war pick, a spear,
Oh yeah, the war pick,
and about 10 gold in a pouch.
Go rob him.
And he's also wearing a piece of chatelaine around his neck as a necklace.
Shit. We should remove
And
that.
it's shaped in the form of a wide brimmed like pickaxe is like carved into it.
Can I take that chatelaine?
Sure.
All right.
Do you want to touch it? Or-
As you like rip the chain off his neck, the Duergar like goes and tries to spit on you and says, "Curse ye, curse ye 1,000 times over."
Yeah. I'm just gonna dangle it in front. Be like, yeah, you're not keeping this.
Yeah,
Because this shit is dangerous. I found out this shit is very dangerous.
you did.
I'm gonna tell Terps that we found this.
Okay.
That
yeah.
might be important for him to know.
He'll look at
Yeah,
it and
yeah.
he'll say, "I'm glad you found it.
Yeah.
Get rid of it.
Yeah.
You don't want to be touching that for too long."
Yeah, that's why I'm holding it by the
Yeah.
by the chain or whatever it's
Yep.
held by. I'll be like, yeah, this is I know what this stuff does. Just let them know that they probably all have stuff like this.
Yeah, he'll let everyone know.
Okay. All right. Second, part 2.
Yep.
It's still midnight. They're expecting him to go back. We have 2 options. One of you guys can go invisible, and we can head back to the outpost and follow one of you a little bit behind. It's still a blizzard day.
My invisibility only lasts like a minute.
Doesn't have to last long. Enough for us. Here's my thought. I don't know the layout of the outpost.
Yeah, true. You
Get
guys
to the
aren't there.
entrance. There's clearly going to be guards. You're still going to be invisible. And you just say, "I'm back," or "open the gate," or whatever. They don't have to see you go in as long as you stay invisible.
My invisibility, my hidden step, lasts about a minute or until my next action in combat.
Mm-hmm. So you can make it last a minute. I think what Funame is saying is that if you guys find the outpost and you can get up to the front of it, you could turn invisible, knock on the door. I think that's what Funame is saying.
Yeah, because they're going to be invisible when they arrive, right?
Maybe.
And even then, you have disguise.
Maybe this
Yeah,
guy.
maybe.
You have
Yeah.
disguise self,
I
right?
could disguise myself as a Duergar.
And we know what the
that's
know what
right.
the
You have
pendant
disguise
looks
self,
like.
too.
We know what the pendant looks like, so we can make one out of wood and paint it, and send you in and brandish it across your chest. No one else is going to have it. They're not going to know that it's fake, and we can waltz you right in there, and then you can turn invisible to get out if you have to. But you're going to be able to get more information, and it's not going to allude to the fact that we just killed or took this guy, right? And additionally, that information is extremely valuable to us, even if it's the first 10 feet in the base.
Okay, that's all well and good. I'm gonna find a way to get rid of this necklace, and I'm also gonna hit the shops after. Are we next to a lake? Yes, we
it's
are.
midnight.
It is midnight.
It is
You
midnight?
guys are next to the frozen lake. You can kind of venture out onto the ice and find a spot to. You can find a spot to get rid of the necklace for
Yeah.
sure.
Is it frozen?
It's frozen just near the shore, but you can kind of
yeah.
walk out a bit and find the open water
I'm gonna tie it to a rock and
and just chuck it in. Yeah.
I feel like this is just me. I feel like we should find a different way to dispose of it in which we can still get it back.
I don't want to.
We could just store it in my bag of holding.
We could put
It
in
is
the bag of
interdimensional,
holding.
so
Yeah.
it shouldn't affect you as carrying it on your person.
We could
Right?
put it in the bag of holding.
You guys don't know?
I mean, we're not touching it.
It's a dimensional bag, so it's going to live in a different dimension.
Yeah, I know. That's it's. You know what? Putting in the bag of holding is actually not a bad idea. Let's instead of chucking it in the lake, in case for whatever reason we need it.
You can show it as like, hey, I'm here.
No, but I want to make a fake one.
Exactly.
I want to make a fake one only because if he's going to have to wear it, he's going to be conditionally a part of it.
Well, I assume it needs to be like touching like your like skin contact.
I think it
and
just
stuff.
needs to be around you for X
around
amount
you.
of time,
Okay,
right?
I don't know.
Like the One Ring.
I don't know.
But we're guessing here, and that would be my first assumption is by proxy.
Well, I don't know much of it. The only thing we know is this shit turns you crazy.
Right, which is why I want to make you a fake one instead.
But I'll tell you this. When we were carrying the blade, it was wrapped up, and it didn't make me crazy right away.
Right away, but we didn't have it for more than an hour.
Yeah, you guys didn't have it for very long.
You're right. You're right.
I think it's exposure by proxy is my thought
Well-
process on it.
Let's put it in the bag of holding.
Mm-hmm.
And
you keep tabs on us every hour. If you feel your mind slipping, then we just chuck it.
What's it called?
Chardolin.
Just a Chardolin necklace.
Chardolin necklace. And you put that in the bag of holding because I believe, I know you're right about that. And whatever's in the bag of holding is basically in another dimension.
Yeah.
And so I don't think it's close to you. I mean, it is, but it isn't.
That's kind of like my blue.
It's like Schrodinger's Chardolin necklace.
So one thing we could do while we're raiding these people's best is we could just throw a basilisk head in there. It's just like, haha, you're all frozen now, right?
I don't think it works like that. And
Oh.
we don't know if it'll still turn someone to stone even though it's dead. It's not Medusa.
Oh, it's not. What those
Correct. You guys don't know, yeah.
are. Okay.
But we do have Basilisk's head. For that, okay. Anyway,
Have you got something to test it on?
let's hit. I want to hit
Oh,
the
let's have a bat look at this.
shots.
Can I keep my familiar for more than 3 minutes?
What's up, TV? Probably not too much longer. I'm calling it an early night for myself, just because
Yeah.
I've been.
We can
Yeah,
finish up in
sleep
like
deprived.
15, 20.
Oh yeah. We'll wrap it up in a little
So
bit.
yeah, no. But again, I'm glad I didn't call it tonight because I did have a lot of.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, we'll wrap up this portion here.
Thoughts on just hitting the outpost tonight just to make it look like...
I think. Ooh.
That was one of Turpit's things. He says, well, if they're expecting him and he doesn't show up,
Yeah.
he's worried about what the Duergar might do to the townsfolk.
Well, he's not going to show up either way.
Exactly.
Yeah. So.
Did my oil cover arrows dry up?
They would have. Yeah, they would have. Yeah, it's been a day.
But you can disguise self, so you can look like him, and
could.
you can approach the
I
gate.
would much prefer to get 8 hours and leave early in the morning.
Also,
Well, it's midnight, so early in the morning is going to be far past. by
8
then.
a.m.
Yeah, that's
8,
not
8 a.m., yeah.
Well, let's. Can we get rest so I can heal up and get those temporary hit points back? So in case I whiff again, that it won't hurt as bad.
You guys could
Sure.
take a short rest, yeah.
Turpits, do you have any potions on you that we could buy off you?
That's a.
Oh yeah,
that's a
can you
very good
arm us?
question.
Can you arm us? For
Yeah,
this?
he says. That's a good point you made there. He says, "Yeah, give me a minute. I'll go wake up. I'll go wake up old fuckface who runs the expeditions, and I'll get you guys some gear." And after about half an hour, you guys can take your short rest in the meantime if anyone needs to roll any hit dice. But he'll come back with 3 potions of healing for you guys. And he'll say,
Oh, nice.
consider this an upfront payment for taking care of the outpost. And when you guys meet me in Bryn Shander, I'll have another 100 gold for you.
Also, while we'll have you, I show him the metallic liquid orange potions. Do you know anything about this since you're an old adventurer?
Yeah, he looks at it and goes, huh. I've never seen any potions like this, lad.
Okay.
And he hands it back to you.
What do you know about basilisks?
Basilisks! Ah, I fought a basilisk once. One of my old friends actually almost got turned to stone once. It was crazy. Why do you ask? This was in a cave in the Far East. I'm sure there's no basilisks around here.
Of course not. But let's say you had a head, a basilisk head, decapitated.
Does
Does
it still work?
Yeah, does it still work?
Oh, no, you wouldn't have to worry about that. Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Cool.
No, just trying to be safe.
Just
you know.
hypothetically.
Yeah. If it's a
Hypothetically.
cave, I just don't want to run into any
Hypothetically
basilisks.
speaking,
Yeah.
for the sake of argument, if we found a basilisk around these parts and cut its head off so we could use it later, would it work?
Would it work? Hypothetically, of
Wow,
course.
that's a very specific hypothetical.
All right, so you got 3 potions now. Does that heal you back to full health?
Well, if we took a short rest,
You guys had to wait for him to get the potions,
So you're back to full health anyways.
Oh,
well, you can roll. You can roll some hit
I rolled
dice.
a hit die. I got a 10. So yeah, that brings me back up.
Okay, so we're good.
And
Since
if,
he's awake, can I buy some oil off this guy?
Yeah, you could buy some oil.
How much was it again?
Let me see. I don't know off the top of my head.
one gold for the oil.
Yeah,
Um,
it might have been. Yeah.
let's split the health potions.
Yeah, I have 1 gold.
Yeah,
for oil.
yeah, 1 gold piece.
Let's split the health potions between us. We each of us get 1.
Okay.
It's probably a good idea.
And I will have 2 on my person now because Duckblade gave me his. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think if we want to call it a night, and head out to the Duergar.
Have you guys
outpost.
explore the outpost next time?
I think that's a really good place to end on and not begin, because I will know I'll be like super interested about what's going on.
So it's
Yeah.
like 12:30 and we're heading out.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's a little past midnight as you guys are heading
Yeah.
out.
All right. Let's call it a night.
Sweet, good sesh, guys.
Yeah.
I know it was a little on the shorter side, but
That's fine. We're a little tired. And
Yeah.
Long week.
Yeah, we all had a long week. Had a rough ass week. And I'm trying to get. I won't be on the stream tomorrow night because tomorrow night I am balancing my emotions and my work life. No, I'm joking. No, I'm scrambling to take care of personal responsibilities while also taking care of work obligations, I guess I should say. And
Nice.
while also trying to get some hours in Elden Ring in.
Nice, hell yeah.
But that's
Amen.
the third on my priority list on that
Yeah.
list. Anyway,
Either way, you take care of you, man.
yeah. Thanks.
take care of you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, so this was a very important episode. You guys
Yes.
apparently uncovered some Duergar plot to destroy 10
Destroy
towns.
10 towns,
Oh,
which
wow.
is like amazing.
With the evil wizards.
Yep.
Dw-
Fucking
evil
sand.
dwarves.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
Fuck that guy.
These mysterious people called the Arcane Brotherhood that
Arcane Brotherhood.
apparently Valen is a part of.
Yes.
Who
Valen.
are searching for Netherese artifacts.
But also, who else was a part of it?
Named off 3. There was
Yep, he said Avarice,
Avarice.
Valen,
Valen.
and Nas.
Yeah, we've
Little
met.
Nas.
We've met Azareth, right?
No, you've only heard stories of her. If you recall, her gargoyles hit you guys up,
Oh yeah.
asking for information about Yithrin and the Netherese artifacts.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Interesting.
Oh,
so
shit.
there's
So-
a lot of wheels turning.
Apparently, Zan did find. Okay, this is really interesting.
So, and they're all into reanimating stuff.
Well, they're all
Yeah.
into
The Brotherhood.
the Netherese. They're all the Netherese artifacts.
Yeah,
Yep,
but
that's what they're looking
Zan
for.
has a simulacrum, Balin is a necromancer, and Avarice has these golems.
Mhm.
So they're all into like constructs. it
Oh,
seems.
interesting.
Yeah.
That's a really good observation.
Yep.
I'm gonna give you a gold
Ooh,
star, Dan.
good shit. All right, guys, we are ending stream. Catch us tomorrow for EDH as always.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.